Tomb of Horrors.
And
Just divine the last room.
I'm gonna ask you, Sarah, to speak a bit closer to your mic, please.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Like, oh.
Dig a big, I mean, you dig down all the way around it until the tomb is trapped in a big cube.
Yeah.
And then you dig further down into the sort of mantle of the earth, and then you collapse the pillar holding up the tomb, and then
Simple.
All right, everyone get a badger companion with burrowing speed, and let's go do it.
I actually might.
Maybe that works for Gauntlet too. If we dig underneath it far enough, surely.
Well, the thing is, they made it have water, so you just drown in the mud, I think. Like, it's much harder to dig in something that's like not in like
Depends
rock.
on how far down we go. I mean, sooner or later, it's gonna be a bedrock there, right? You get build something like that on a swamp. You need something
Then
steady.
again, we find the stair down, we dig out to the water, and then we just kill anything that comes up.
Sure, like Dwarf Fortress style. It's like,
No, just drown it.
Yeah,
Just
flood.
leak the aquifer into the underground.
Yeah. Call it a day. There we go. Sorted that out.
You find a volcano, you embark on it, you dig a hole in the bottom of it,
Yeah.
to sort of ground level.
Yeah.
It floods all the magma out. Now you have
Yeah.
a magma sea with a cool island that has a hollow part inside of it. And a very low frame rate.
Yes. Yes, well, rendering all of that.
Can't be helped.
All right, I'm going to turn this on.
These are the sacrifices.
So people can join in to watch if they so desire.
I'm gonna watch.
Everyone. Here we are.
Here we are indeed.
Another Friday. Another death.
Ready for more in-character exploration and mystery.
Yes.
The campaign. Chapter 2.
Wow.
Let's get right into it. How about someone do a very, very brief recap of what we did last time?
Sure, I'll take it. Last time we started back in town after returning with some loot. And in a series of events, we learned a few things. In that Armina's brother was the one that I guess suggested that maybe it's safe enough to go trapezing in the Gauntlet, and clearly wasn't. And then simultaneously, we'd also met Smera, the boss of the Thieves Guild here in Otari, who said such the same. We let her know what happened to the first one we found. And there's a reward for finding the rest. With that done, we decided to return on the boat. And we ran into our lovely I forget what the creatures are. I think they're Morlocks. That's their name. And through a very clever deception, but not so clever because he probably saw through it, we defeated them all. Oh god. Yeah. Oh yes. And after there was a lot of doors, rooms to explore, and oh yes, we came across one of the other Thieves Guild people who seemed to be locked to the room, and worse for wear. But we healed him up, fed him, and escorted him back to Atari, I believe, and that's where we start today.
It's time to cash in.
And there's your recap.
Exactly. We stopped at basically the end of last session, unsurprisingly.
Oh,
It
really?
is Yeah, I know, it's surprising.
Wow.
I mean, in character time-wise, it is the early afternoon of this fine moon day, where work is picking up once again after there being a lower intensity day. Yesterday, of course, being the equivalent of Monday. rambling aside, what do you want to do?
Go and cash in the monies for saving the rogue.
I think that was for all of them, right? Or was it? I thought you said find out all of them, and not partially.
She had told you that finding one of the 4 is good, but she doesn't pay for incomplete jobs.
Maybe the rogue himself can pay somehow.
If you had asked him about it, he would have said that he'll basically vouch for you having found all of them. He knows what happens to his 2 companions. He's pretty sure.
There you go then.
All right.
So you will get paid, but he has to talk to her first. You can either, if you're in a hurry, go there this evening, because coming earlier is impolite, or just wait. You'll get your payment. She keeps her word.
I'll go there. Trust but verify.
In the evening.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't really have anything in particular.
It's just me. It says that there's a museum up here.
There is.
What is that museum? I lived in this town for a long time.
You would know that the Manamees, who are the descendants of one of the famous Rose Guard adventurers, have set up one of the wings of their large mansion as a little bit of a Rose Guard museum.
So
showing a little bit of that.
Given what we have experienced now in the dungeon, and that not entirely being, it just doesn't seem quite right with what I've heard from the stories of it. Roger might suggest is, the Manamees, they have a museum. They descend from one of the Rose Guard. I don't frankly remember which one. So, Dancer probably Dancer knows. He seems to know about the Rose Guard.
Bit of a fan.
They have a bit of a museum, some of the old stuff. But this guard and such, we found signs of. It never was mentioned in any tales I've heard. I think maybe if we go take a look, I don't know if we'll find anything, but we have to wait until evening anyway.
Sure, I'm a fan of the Rose Guard. I can go take a look.
Secretly, Roga wonders that maybe some of the stuff in there might be fake, which, maybe they didn't do it after all or something.
All right, sounds good.
That place doesn't look
getting more
completely
context.
built out,
Dancer would know that the Manamees are the descendants of Asaphina Manamees, who was a cleric of Erastil.
Yeah, I can't trust those guys. What do you say? Do you want to join me? Dancer, perhaps. Might have some context to some things I don't have. I don't know if they do tours, but
That's an odd. I'll be happy. I have picked up some of the lore around them, but seeing the museum for myself seems like a good idea.
Yeah. Anyone else want to go? Or?
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I'm a fan of more context.
All right. Well, just go delve the museum.
Right.
Have to go the long way around though. They don't have. Oh.
Yeah, the
Don't have any.
Manamees Manor is perched on a large cliff overlooking the rest of the town. Definitely one of the most imposing buildings of the town. Maybe rivaled by the Dawnflower Library, but only barely. It is a very, very nice building.
Well, if the gold light was going to shine on any other buildings around here, that would be it.
But when
Do they
about
own
do you
the
have
like
that?
lumber mill? Yeah,
They do, in fact, yes.
like the rich oligarch people. Then.
Well, they don't own that water wheel, but the Mayor Manamees does own the company aptly called Otari Lumber.
Do we
that
like them?
operates,
Are they
yeah.
likable people, or are they like standoffish? Do they only come into town with their weirdly dressed twin kids or something?
Rogar would have pretty much only interacted with the Menemies via the mayor's public appearances, which are very political in nature. Like they have that feel about them.
Okay,
He
so
does.
they're like the
He does appear to listen, but if you're cynical, you would assume that that's just so he's seen listening.
plantation owners living on the edge of town. Very
It's gonna-
pale
it's
and
gonna-
strange.
They'll build a wall.
They have a wall around their house,
Yeah, well.
high enough that you cannot see what happens within. I'm sure, like there's a
All the
creepy
dread.
gate with a gargoyle, and
Why is the house built in the shape of a pentagram?
well, let's go find out, shall we?
Yes.
They also have a lot of chimneys.
Goodness.
They do have a lot of chimneys.
When you have
have any
Actually,
chimney.
Rogar, give me a diplomacy check with a +2, so you can see how many rumors about the Menemies he might have heard in the past.
Sure. Who needs enemies when you've got?
rumors.
People talked in my bar about the enemies.
Rogar will know that the town generally approves of the Menemies, and very much so of Ozef Menemies, who is the mayor. He is very much a businessman, straight to the point, does things for a purpose. And yeah, I mean, he and his family have certainly made quite a lot of money with the lumber trade in Otari. But generally, I mean, there's no like dark rumors that Rogar would be aware of, at least.
Yes.
They live fairly isolated in their mansion. He and his wife have 5 children and a small army of servants. And the house that they live in is just still far too large.
Yeah. Yes, this was this building over here. What is this? The massive building over here by Snitch Street, the one across from where my tavern used to be.
What was the question?
These two, are they like manors or something?
They are, in fact, manors of rivaling lumber companies.
Oh,
This one
multiple
you would
lumber
be
companies?
aware. Yeah,
Lumber
there's 3 of them.
barons. Filled. Lumber barons.
This one you would know is the manor of the Inkelholtz family, running the lumber company called Whistledown Cutters. And this one, I think I've already mentioned before, is Churtle Manor, the Churtle family running Churtle Timber.
okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, Otari very much exists from a business perspective for 2 reasons. One is exporting lumber, the other is exporting fish. But the
Really,
lumber trade
fishing
is
there
far, far bigger than the fish trade.
I have another question about the town.
Sure.
Rumor-wise, what is the feel of the town like a few days after the Gauntlet shine and like the undead of the graveyard rain down on the library? How has that been received in town?
How would Dancer go about to get a feel for that?
I mean, I hang in a bar most of the time when I'm in town, or I'm out in the streets. So generally, just talking to people. I suppose he's
All right.
affable enough.
Making conversation. Give me a diplomacy check.
Sure.
You can have done that at some point in the past. Pretty good.
Yeah.
You would get that the general people of Otari are very annoyed.
I see.
Mostly at the fact that, well, scared, of course, but annoyed at the fact that their leadership seems to be unable to really get to a consensus. There's the captain of the guard, basically, Lades Longsaddle,
Yeah.
who his approach seems to be, double the guard, wait for assistance coming from Absalom, however long that might take. The people are also annoyed that the clerics of Sarenrae aren't just going full crusade on that tower and all that. While some agree, yeah, it's a library. They are librarians. They are not crusaders. They are elsewhere. And while the Sarenrae's the Sarenites, I think.
Sarenites, yeah.
The church as a whole might take an interest eventually. Like, it would have to be a recurring occurrence and not just a one-time thing. So they're probably not coming either. And then there's the mayor, who's just, I mean,
a lumber baron.
Yeah, his ancestors were like heroes and stuff. He should be picking up the sword and shield of the Rose Guard and then get out there, but he's not doing that either. So there's a lot of just frustration, really. There's fear and frustration.
Dancer will nod. He's like, yes, hey guys, we have an opportunity here. We can be the heroes of the town. Right?
Yeah.
Like they could be like, imagine, Rogar, your tavern. It'll be
build a new tavern.
Yeah, it'll be the most popular tavern in
bigger
town.
than these mansions.
Yeah.
The lumber tavern.
Yeah. Armina, your shining star of bravery will outshine your brother's cowardice.
Yeah. People begin to like your family.
Yeah, imagine that. You could be the mayor, perhaps.
What about me?
You'll be remembered fondly.
That's terrible.
You can, the foremost scholar of Gauntlet and all of its incredible mysteries.
There's
You'll be incredibly wealthy, I'm sure.
He nods, yes.
Yes.
I'll buy the lumber empire when I'm done here. I mean, yeah, but what, can you plant rumors? Can you like sway opinion? How would you do that? Because
I think there is a skill feat for that, actually. I remember.
Because we know
It's the
Longsaddle.
plant rumors and sway opinions skill feat.
Okay. That's what it's called.
Yeah, no, it's like a. I do actually have like I do, because I'm a barkeep background. I started with like a hobnobber skill.
Oh yeah,
like
the hobnobber.
I can gather information in half the time it would normally take.
Oh, you're great
It
for
only
this.
takes
Then.
1 hour for me to like go around and,
you can-
and bullshit with people.
Hobnob like nobody's business.
And I don't crit fail when I crit
Hey,
fail. I just fail normally, so I don't insult people.
that's pretty
I'm
good.
just making conversation.
Yeah. Well, I like it. It's because the Longsaddle don't like us. The Sarenites, I don't know what they think. They're also pissed, probably. So
I would say so.
But we could see some goodwill here. Like there is some heroes looking into this. Brave people, incredible people. Roseguard 2.0. All that fat lumber baron sits on his unheroic ass. Look who's out there.
I mean, I was thinking we could do it just because it'd be the right thing to do, but I mean, reputation doesn't hurt, I guess.
I mean, that's a nod. It's like, yes, of course, but also get something for it, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
We'll all get what comes to us. This life or another.
That's a massage at the bridge of his nose. Like, oh, you people.
I'm just saying that this life you might live to be. He glances at the elf. Well, all right, fairly old, but once you go. Then, there's only the maelstrom of Erasmus' judgment.
I mean, certainly, but I feel I am at least 500 years early on going to the boneyard, Rogar, and until then, I feel like, I could haven't really. My previous profession was not something I was known or liked for, so this is a chance to, people actually liking me, and that is quite, it's fairly soft.
I didn't think about it like from that perspective before.
Well, you're not that bad.
He smiles. Why?
Well, yeah, that's because we didn't see him in his last job now, did we?
He sends a pregnant look over to Rogar, who he has told the story.
Smells. Yes. Well, 500 years. Too early to make a judgment.
I like to think that Thorfinn Armida thinks he was like a tax collector or something. Oh,
just the worst.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Spits on the ground. Ugh.
Tax collector.
He was in the lumber trade.
Thorfinn came here because he killed a tax collector. He's hiding out.
That's why he's Lord of the Hero.
The one thing he hates above all else.
The only thing I killed in my time was parchment.
Oh!
That's what you call them.
They're not even people to him.
It's just paperwork.
Yeah. Wow, that'd be. I would have respect if Thorfinn was like that, like cold-hearted, like just murder man.
They're not people; they're paperwork.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a huge ledger.
It gets filed sooner or later.
Or it goes in the book.
Well, that's a grudge.
They take my money, but I take something back.
Yes. Equal trade indeed.
I'm called libertarian dwarf for some reason.
Yes. Really pulled himself up of his bootstraps. Started killing tax collectors. I
mean, I guess if you had some floating boots or something, but like just generally speaking, that seems
on Golarion, I feel it would be, as you say, with some magical shoelaces or something, it could probably be achieved.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, spreading some rumors on that effect would be nice. To just maybe I'll do that on the next downtime. Like try to sell us in a little bit. Because we've actually done some good work.
Yeah. But let's go to the museum,
yes,
shall we?
Yes, sure. Let's go and take a look.
The other lumber companies don't have. Are the other lumber companies also descended from heroes?
No.
They didn't each fund a lumber company with their loot and then become rivals.
No, they did not.
That would have been amusing.
They were use a lumber company for your like investment retirement adventure fund.
It
Like
really
what?
worked.
Yeah.
We're going to fund a fourth one.
Well, we're going to fund your tavern.
That's true. It is currently a hole in the ground, but it's on the map still. I told the mayor not to update the old maps of the town because it'll surely be back soon. No reason to. Oh, let's go. Up Miller's Road. We're at Precarious Road here. I figure this water is actually like a waterfall line sort of thing. It sort of seems to go down from up there.
Yeah, it's probably a fairly fast-running stream. There isn't any single point where it starts dropping.
Well, they do have like an aqueduct and a mill up here, so well, it looks like at least.
Yeah, but the cliff here suggests the water would sort of go down fairly quickly.
As you approach the manor, you can see that while there is an imposing gate next to the stone wall, it is open, like a crack, basically. And glancing inside, you could see apparently a gardener currently at work. Sort of glances over, but doesn't pay you too much attention.
Is there like a sign or something for how to get to the museum part?
There's only really a sign that says that this is in fact Manamy's Manor. Rogar will probably know that the fact that the museum is public, but it's not like it's a museum for like tourists and stuff. It's like if you're interested in the Rose Guard and you know about it, you're welcome to visit.
Right.
Still private, but it is open.
Yeah, Rogar will walk a little closer to the gardener. if the garden lives here, he probably hasn't. I don't know. They live so separated. It's like I probably don't know the people here as much as I know everyone else in Otari. So
Yeah, probably not. Lex stands up. He's like a stained, an apron stained green as he's been cutting grass and stuff.
Excuse me, we're here to take a look at some of the things left over from the Rose God. Could you point us in the right direction?
Oh, of course. Simply go to the door, ring the bell, and wait for the mayor to come. He might have just finished his work if I sort of glance at the sun. It might be another half hour until he has time for you.
Yeah, well, thank you. We'll go and ring the doorbell.
Yeah. It's like a it's not just a doorbell, it's like an actual bell. Like a fairly big one.
Echoes ominously out.
You also see the front doors open. You hear some movement inside. As you ring the bell, you can immediately hear footsteps approaching as a child is someone who immediately greets you. Although greeting is an overstatement, the young, maybe 5 years or so old child is apparently just playing around, dressed in a nice dress, with a teddy bear in one hand, sort of glancing at you and then deciding that you're scary before running away. Moments later, you hear a voice that basically echoes through the large, finely decorated hall that you can see behind the door. It's got like a fairly fine marble floor with like hard wood furniture that looks both heavy and expensive. As a man comes approaching, steps, saying, I'm coming, give me a moment.
Of course.
As it is the mayor who comes fairly quickly. I even have a picture for you. It's this grumpy.
Oh, look at that guy.
All right.
That's a fancy man.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, he's dressed in those clothes as he comes towards you. As he says, "Well, hello there. I'm afraid I was just about to head out the door. How may I help you?"
We're here to take a look at some of the things left over from the Rose God. You see, my friend here, that's a sword an enthusiast, and we thought it might enhance some of the old stories we've heard. Get a good look at them.
Answer nods profusely.
Why, yes, of course. Usually I'd give you the tour myself, but as I've said, I'm fairly busy. I'll get one of my servants to lead you to the museum floor. Feel free to stay for a while, but I would appreciate if you didn't stay too long. I mean, no offense, of course, but you see, my daughter is fairly sick, and I would like things to be quiet so she can rest properly.
Perhaps there's something I can help. I am somewhat skilled at shots.
Oh, it's nothing. She is merely fatigued. I've had doctors look at her already.
I like to think half the party's pulling out the healing kits.
Yeah, no.
Enough chit chat. Restrain the specimen.
I do like that seems like a suspicious answer. He's like, she's very sick. It's like, oh no, it's fine. As soon as I offer something, can I? What do I do to read this guy?
That's perception.
I don't know if I should be suspicious of him, but it feels.
I'm gonna perceive.
It felt like a bit of a turnaround.
I'm gonna perceive as well.
Is he hiding something?
Is he hiding something?
You don't see any obvious signs of a liar, lying. It seems that she's merely a very concerned father. Who has, in fact, already had good doctors looking at her and probably doesn't need strangers who he doesn't even know the first thing about to also do that.
Well, all right. Well, can't be too careful, though. The gauntlet and all.
Yes, I certainly hope it has nothing to do with that. It's probably some sort of flu. It's nothing.
Yes. Well, good day to you, and hope your business fares well.
Oh, business is fine, despite the... I mean, you were there. I was told.
Flashbacks to the collapse of my tavern. And then, well, probably not, then it's probably about the graveyard thing. Oh, yes, I was there.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yes. Truth be told, I'm still not entirely sure what to do about it.
We ourselves have been trying to solve something. Inspired by the Rose God, perhaps. We've been investigating, trying to find out what exactly is going on here. Found that the ruins are not as uninhabited as they once were. Like something has been mucking about up there.
That's an odd.
Don't know exactly what yet.
It seems alarmingly active. The basement, sub-basements are crawling with all manner of vile creatures and machinations, and we are, yes, as friend Rogar said, we are trying to understand what is happening. So, any access to the Rose Guard Museum would be much appreciated.
Blink's basement? Sub-basement? The
Yeah,
Gold Light is a lighthouse. It has no basement.
It has at least 2 floors.
Oh, no. Ruga unfocuses for a second. Well,
He doesn't know.
according to the stories, then yes.
The stories make no mention of a basement. The fight happened in the keep. And it was there where it ended.
But we've been there. We found a couple of secret paths down to some stairways that led quite far down into the earth.
Well, either the story is incomplete or they just simply didn't go into the basement, which we can assure you is real and very painful.
Nope.
That is worrisome. Who knows what machinations have slumbered there over the years. Tell you what, I know you've been making excursions, and I mean you've survived, which is always a good sign. So gives you a pained smile, perhaps, as he says, I want to encourage your expeditions. I know long settled things that you are messing with things that you shouldn't, and sort of shrugs. Rose got inspired. I like that. I mean, it's what this town is founded on, those morals of initiative and taking things into your own hands, right? Who knows what would have happened with that sorceress if the Rose God hadn't interfered.
Yeah, who knows?
So, keep me informed, and I'll make sure that you're rewarded for your efforts.
No, that's a mighty fine offer. See, no reason not to. I don't want to bother you, of course, with something trivial, but it seems after the thing in the graveyard that this is close to the people's minds.
Yes, it most certainly is, which is exactly the reason for my immediate departure, I'm afraid.
Oh. Well, we're staying at the Rowdy Rockfish if you ever need to catch us.
Very good. Shall send a messenger once I've worked out the details.
Oh, excellent.
So he sort of, tips his hat that he totally has, and leaves. While another servant dressed in basically, butler uniform, sort of gestures for you to follow him.
No, follow him.
Yeah.
I'm sure to clean my boots nicely, before going in. Fancy house, and we've been in a lot of mud.
Oh, yeah.
It's not far. It's like through basically into the central atrium of the building, and then one of the sides has a large set of double doors that are open, revealing basically a hall, more than a room. Windows on every side. It's like this entire wing basically. That just has a bunch of plaques and like pedestals of a variety of things.
Wow.
I will spare you the details. If you have specific questions about the Rose God, we can talk about that. But specifically interesting to perhaps Armina is the fact that there's a particular weapon on a prominent pedestal, sort of in the back. One second. Where's it? There it is. A longsword on a pedestal, basically in like a glass box on a velvet pillow. A fancy but chipped blade that the plaque says is the cooperative blade once wielded by Vol Rajani.
Oh,
Oh,
that your
Interesting.
great grandfather? What would that be? Or grandmother?
Something like that. Yeah,
ways
it's
back. Yeah.
Yeah.
a few hundred years.
I suppose that
Ancestral
Yeah.
blade. Oh.
probably your brother
Yeah.
sold it.
Somehow he had it up until a year ago. They sold
She's,
it.
yeah, right. I was wondering where that went.
Mine.
Nah, he would have at least fixed it. Look at that chip. That's, I guess, maybe historical preservation or something.
It's an heirloom. But,
Yeah,
Is it
Oh, nice.
magical? Assume it's magical.
that's a question, isn't
It
it?
looks fancy, used, and old. Perhaps a contrast to many of the other items on pedestals here, which seem to be obvious replicas of, like, this is the leather armor that Otari
Oh, really?
wore in the battle against
Huh.
the sorcerers and all that.
How, okay, now that you've raised that particular aspect, how many of the items here look genuine?
Looking around, probably really only the sword. Maybe some other but less valuable items.
Huh. What does that tell you?
And they didn't find the basement, or at least they didn't come back from it.
Nods. They didn't recover the
Mhm.
bodies. Or they didn't recover the gear for some reason.
Well,
Dancer would know that most of the Rose Guard survived
That's
and
what,
eventually founded the town.
well, that's what the story says.
I suppose, yeah.
Would say that. But
Yeah, it
that's
seems
odd.
weird that only the sword would.
well, the rest of the stuff is somewhere.
Would Dancer with his lore be able to roll for something?
Sure. You can have a think what might have happened to the rest.
What
It
happened
might
to
also
the
just
rest?
be that they have it in a vault and they don't show the real
Yeah, I mean,
ones.
that would be the most ideal.
look at that.
Oh, not 20. Oh,
It's a nat 20.
oh.
You would think that it was probably a decision by the individual adventurers what to give up and what not. Also, a consideration is that some of the items they maybe wanted to keep, therefore they didn't go into a museum and are probably still in the possession of the descendants, or were just lost, really. Like, Dancer doesn't know of any conspiratorial rumor of what might have happened to other items of note that the adventurers used.
But with that role, he could definitely say that like everything else here is just sort of fake.
Yeah, most of it is just, this is probably what the heroes wore in the battle and things like that. It's meant to be informational. The fact that there is something actually real in here is probably the bigger surprise. You would also know that some other items of note that might have fit in a museum, if it was supposed to, display important items, were maybe the wizard's spellbook. Zamavdian's spellbook could have been here. It's not.
Oh.
Maybe the thieves' tools of Otari.
Oh,
I
want those.
Otari, that is.
I really want those.
So
They
this
stabbed the sorcerers with.
this longsword specifically, Sheep, can it be restored? Like,
It's in okay condition. Like, it has the chips of combat, like the signs that it has been used, but it's a magical item. It's not gonna rust.
okay. Can I? Is it like Is it on an open like pedestal or is it closed off?
It is in a glass box.
Okay. Does identify magic require me to be in contact, or can I just? Because I'm trying to read it. It doesn't say I need to be like. It doesn't really explain how it works.
I'd say you could do it through the glass box.
All right.
Worth noting, though, that the butler who let you here is still sort of in the back watching. But probably, identifying the magic item isn't... That's not impolite. That's
Sure.
a thing you can do.
I also do have quick identify, so it'll only take a minute. So if someone wants to just talk to him for a minute, I can just do it.
I mean, the guy is
That's
probably like
fine.
he probably doesn't know as much as Dancer does.
Mm.
But yeah, I'd like to do that.
Sure.
There's only
We
so
have
much I'm worried
Arcana.
about impropriety.
All right. Well, I just... oh, right, I just increased this. Let me change this to expert. There we go.
Expert.
What a plus 10, hopefully.
Well, that's a nat 20.
Oh! 30,
Oh,
let's go.
I'll tell you that much. Once I find it. There it
Tell
is.
me everything!
It is obviously definitely a magic item. Not like incredibly powerful, but it is a very competent weapon.
Alright.
You would identify it as at least a +1 striking longsword.
Okay.
But it seems to have some special magic in addition to it that probably gives it its name, as it gives bonuses to 8 checks.
Interesting.
I will turn to Armina specifically and tell her this, given that this is kind of like, I guess would be like important for her to know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's something like that they probably know what it does anyway, but just so he knows for sure, he'll tell her.
Thank you. This is wow. Oh, temptation to take it is very strong, but
You can't steal from the bear.
no, I know.
I mean, do you
Not
have
going
any
to.
ancestral claim to it?
That's what I'm wondering, but I don't really know the legal situation around that. Is there
I
a
have
lawyer in Artari?
I have
Can I-
Atari lore. Can I use that to
Can I-
see what the bylaws are about like
Yeah,
inheriting
Atari
ancestral
lawyer.
weapons?
I like
Yeah.
Can
this.
you loot the
Gotta
museum legally?
go to court.
Gotta go into a court drama. I'm here for it.
Yeah. Over sword.
Sure, give me a roll, Bucky.
All right, let's do it. Atari lore.
You don't really know. The most easy, straightforward, and quick way would be to hire a lawyer in Epsilon that will arrive in 5 to 7 business months. Who can then help you
5
decide
to
this legal
7.
decision.
My God. At that point, just become a lawyer.
Torfin may have rolled a nat 1, so
I
at
believe
least
what I'm
worth
telling you
asking.
wholeheartedly.
Mhm,
So he'll get a little bit upset
I'm
if
not
you say he might be wrong.
Well, that other guy
you know,
can't sue you
with-
within 8 to 6 base.
Double checking.
Yeah.
Yeah, how? Maybe that's why your brother is a bit on the sour side of the mayor. You know, the sword being here. I imagine.
Your brother is a smith after all. Like he probably wanted
Yeah.
it.
This seems
Maybe.
a little. I wonder if it was ever mentioned to like my folks or something like that. It seems a little odd, if not rude,
You can ask
to
him.
not talk to the
Maybe you
descendants.
should
Yeah,
talk to him about it. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I don't know where he went. He just left. So.
Sure, he'll be back.
Right, he does that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay.
Oh, you met my brother. Yeah, I could talk to him about that. Sorry, I thought you meant the mayor.
No.
No.
Yeah, I could talk to the mayor. Be like, hey, give me the sword.
No, your brother, and then maybe the mayor after,
And,
talk to your brother.
I mean, yeah, I can check in with Carmen, see if he has any insight into the situation.
I mean, the mayor also seems reasonable. I'm sure that he would be amenable to hear your plea at least.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, do we have proof? Like, what do we have that really? I mean, aside from the death ray that brought the zombies on the thing, but anything I feel like maybe making the case that, not just the ancestral, home of, it belongs to the family, but that there is an active need for it and that it has better use in the field than sitting in a glass box might be, a more practical argument. Go in with multiple
Yeah, sure.
reasons for the case.
I mean,
I mean, we do have a surviving member of the group that went there that can corroborate, and I assume Smera can attest to their good mental health.
and we have a descendant of the heroes with us in the group. Where would the sword be if not in the the hand of that hero?
Right, but I have no idea if that argument's gonna work with them. So I feel like having multiple multiple angles.
Our best evidence, I suppose, would be the strange beam. Most of the other horrors we have defeated or not brought to town. Scratches his head. I suppose we brought in. What did we bring in?
Well, I guess Rin actually is a witness.
It's true.
Yeah.
I don't know if she is viewed as reliable by the townspeople, though. Most people seem to think she's a bit weird.
Yeah.
But it's worth to ask, certainly.
In worst case, he says no.
And then
we move on.
And, well...
Then you tell your brother what's valuable.
There are ways to procure
and then
things.
We move on as he gestures to everyone except Dancer.
I don't know. It's a small town,
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't steal it. You say holding the blade in your
They just
hand,
walk
even
in
though
with
you
the
are
blade. Yeah,
explicitly forbidden from taking it.
Did I
need
just
a real
see?
solid alibi.
Didn't I just see Armina leave the town with the sword? Like, what is happening?
No, it's a different sword that looks exactly the same. They're all long swords. They're the same.
Oh, I know. Have your brother make a perfect replica of the sword. I will swap it out, and these people will never know the difference.
Okay, I actually kind of like that.
It takes one good person trained in the arcane arts to notice.
But that mayor sure isn't, right? Like, how many wizards are actually in town except Rin?
This broker is like, oh, he's not hearing this.
No, this is like Dance and Torfin and Armina like conspiring.
Hey. Broker, could you go check outside? The well might be alcohol. That was a strange request, but yeah, I mean, why not?
That child over there is coughing weirdly. You should check them.
When
It's a good backup plan.
while Dancer's in her sheep, he will inspect the windows, subtly, be like, see the locks and whatnot.
Give me a perception check.
Spot for traps. Basically, do the trap finding things.
You like look around, like in your periphery, you can see like the butler still standing in the doorframe, far enough away that he's probably not overhearing you whisper. So he looks at you with raised eyebrows as you go around peering at the windows.
Subtly.
Yeah, it's just exciting. I had no idea I had a family heirloom here.
Yeah, 21 stealth. That's pretty subtle.
Stonework here is amazing.
The security does seem to be as expected for a mansion of this price. It would probably be fairly difficult to just open the lock sneakily and sneak inside, especially since you don't even see like the actual protections on the glass case that are undoubtedly there.
Orphan, could you take another look at the sword? It seems so very interesting.
He raises an eyebrow. Of course.
I'll take a look at the pedestal and see if I can detect traps and magics and whatnot on it. Yes,
Maybe I can instruct you on how you would identify these magical items. As someone with
20 observing the pedestal.
You are almost certain that there is like a little mechanical contraption that not entirely sure what it does. It probably doesn't explode or hurt anyone, but it is probably some sort of an arm.
Hmm.
Maybe it's weight-based, has some sort of counter.
Well, there are many ways to flay a cat, as my guildmaster said.
What?
Your guildmaster?
Excuse me?
He did not like cats.
Right.
Who doesn't like cats?
Well,
Okay.
it's the trails off.
My experience, all cats are mean drunks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Get Chloe.
Damn.
Anathema to Kane and Kylene.
Well, if we sufficiently look the place around, I believe we came here and saw what we needed to.
Mhm.
Yeah. Very strange they never found the basement. It wasn't that difficult.
It seems
We
quite
did it.
obvious. Seems quite obvious to me that the Rose Guard probably found the basement, went down there, and then when they defeated the sorceress, or at least banished her somehow, decided not to tell anyone else. Which leads me to believe that whatever they found down there was so horrific that they simply couldn't, or felt they couldn't.
I mean, a generous read on the situation is that maybe the place is eroded over time, and so like the seams or whatnot are easier to find in the secret doors and stuff like that. But there was also just straight up a staircase.
Yeah.
In the back, like in the back building.
Yeah.
So how could they miss that?
There is.
I don't really see.
Why would they hide it? Seems like if they warned people, we would have been better prepared for something.
I think they.
Well, we can't know without knowing what was down there, and
My guess is that they trusted their own good reputation to do the work for them. They just declared the threat is neutralized and ask people not to probe much further, and they accept it readily because they're heroes. And then they hope that Agent Time just forgets about it. It's been a long time. And I don't know if the Gauntlet has actually been active in all these 100 years since they went there.
that's the thing. I mean, we don't, maybe they made the right call. Not that that helps now, but I don't know if she made some sort of abomination that got stronger, if you thought about it or something, so that, just have everybody forget it exists.
Frowns. That
Something like that.
sounds quite like a strange monster, some sort of mimetic.
Oh, yeah, no, it's ridiculous. But I don't know. I'm just trying to think of an extreme example as to why, maybe secrecy was the right answer.
There are
Who
many
knows?
reasons for secrets. We'll have them all the time. And really big or really scary or really dangerous things are usually best kept a secret. That's how you protect it, or keep it away from people.
That just sounds like ignorance. It seems a little irresponsible to me, but, we don't know what we're working with, so.
Well, between necromancy and aberrations and whatnot, there's many a thing that could be deemed as, well, not fixable.
We have found several works of literature just in that second sub-basement that I believe the reaction was to burn immediately upon reading. Certain knowledge is too dangerous to disseminate.
Well, I'm gonna go ask my brother about that sword. See if he knows anything.
Yeah,
I might visit the market, I suppose.
Which of the other descendants of the Rose Guard are still around? Families, that is. We know the Rajani isn't the
I'll be back.
mayor.
Just from the names, Roga would know that. Well, between Dancer and Roga, you would know that it's really only the Menemes and the Rajani. Dancer would know that the group's wizard didn't really have a family because he was a nerd, presumably.
Okay.
He's remembered for his weak arms
Nerds
and
don't
him
have
hitting
families.
himself. Yeah.
Wow.
No, he Dancer has read was very eccentric and not a great people's person,
Sure.
and never ended up having a family. And the group's rogue Otari had died in the fight with the sorceress.
That's why we named the town Atari then.
Yes,
What did the wizard do? Did he live in town?
that is not clear.
Did he
Did
move
he
into?
go and create a librarium where we prepared to fight the darkness he saw or something like that?
Did he move into Gauntlet?
No, the thing is, why would you build a town so close to a horrible evil thing if you
To
knew it was horrible evil? I mean,
Keep look over it, presumably.
yeah, but
I mean, the question is whether or not that basement was there when the Rose Guard was there.
I am certain it was.
why would the old torture influence be there? Isn't that dead big worm? Seems weird that someone would have made sense then.
I honestly think they went down there, maybe battled the sorcerers, maybe they won, but found something that they couldn't destroy or felt like they had to lock away. They found a town here to keep an eye on the Gauntlet for as long as they live. Maybe they informed the descendants to also keep watch or vigil, but years pass and they forget, or something else happens, people move, changes, and the Gauntlet doesn't do anything for hundreds of years until now, and now there's no descendants left fit for actually braving it again, except, well, Armina here. We need to investigate further to be sure.
Yeah.
I believe I will go with Armina.
Good luck.
Yes, we'll try our best, I suppose. Carmen's quite the character.
Alright, you head back to town proper. What do Roga and Dancer do?
Oh, okay, good.
Did we have anything weird to say? We found, didn't we found like armor plates or something that was very heavy that we brought back?
Everybody sold those last
Oh,
time.
we sold those. Okay.
Last trip.
There's a good amount of stuff in the stash from
Yeah, we got an
the
axe,
cell.
extra rapier, studded leather armor, gemstones, you know.
Yeah, I don't have anything immediately I am looking to purchase. Most of the stuff I would eye now would be outside of our price range.
I mean, we don't have a lot of money. I'll sell the rapiers. Those.
Yeah.
Sell the armor as well. I don't need it. So
Get a bit of money, the armor.
Some potential consumables that will be useful, but
We should better buy consumables, you know.
yeah, certainly. Wish we had an alchemist.
No, you could take a feat.
True. Well,
can take a feat to make them for free though. At take a dedication for that.
I suppose we'll keep the monies as is for now. But I guess I'll go and just, explore town a little bit while I wait for the evening. We gather some rumors or something. Or spread rumors about our awesomeness.
Yeah, I mean, sell the stuff and then just hang out at the Rowdy Rockfish. Maybe the mayor will send someone. You know,
Sure.
a reward for us.
Dancer goes exploring. You go back to the Rockfish, and Tolfin and Amina head to the Blades for Lades.
Yep.
Arriving at the blacksmith, you can see Carmen working outside at the forge, the foundry, whatever blacksmith terms I can think of, presumably fulfilling some work order or another. He gives you a brief glance, maybe like a nod as a greeting, that immediately focuses back on his work.
Knock knock.
He sort of stops, turns around. Yes, I mean, not that I don't enjoy seeing you visit, but I'm also sort of busy.
Sure. I mean, is this a good chance to multitask, or we can wait for if this is a more critical part of the process?
Thorfinn can offer to take over while they talk, if it's something that he can do.
Looks at Tolfin, looks at his work, says, "Nah, I'll do this one. I just need to be done in an hour. The dice starts soon. So what is it?"
Sure. Well, I don't know. We'll be quick. First, just wanted to check in and, let you know they don't seem to have taken it too harshly about the whole sending people to the Gauntlet thing, but maybe not do that anymore for now. It's really dangerous. There's more there that people don't know about. We don't even fully know about, and they might not be as forgiving if it happened a second time.
He sighs a bit and says, Yeah, it was a stupid suggestion, but I was just had a bit to drink, figured, people of Atari should embrace the Atari spirit more, independence, initiative, going out there, making a name for yourself, braving the darkest, deepest depths of, the adventuring life, Not this, we explored lumber for Absalom life.
Well, if he's not here right now, but our friend Dancer had a theory of what our ancestors were like, and they probably would have agreed with you. And I don't disagree with you either, but baby steps. We didn't get where we were in one day, and this is a pretty extreme place to start. Is all I'm saying. We sort of, as a town, looks like we let ourselves slip. But we are where we are now.
Town's been slipping for decades. It's what I've been saying to people. I mean, sort of shrugs. Not in the mood to talk politics right now.
I guess it's a bad time to bring up the mayor then, hey.
What does he want this time?
Nothing, but have you been to his museum lately? Because I haven't. My parents always kind of wanted to take us there, and I thought it was boring, and we went to check it out earlier.
I know what he has. Never brought it up in front of you, because, I mean, so shrugs. I'm annoyed about it, suffice to say. I've talked to him a dozen times, at least, said things like, oh, it's our ancestor. Should be in our possession, obviously, but he said something along the lines of, surely you must agree that it is sufficiently protected and also, open to the public so they can see what this great town was founded on. Blah, blah.
Yeah, he gave me that kind of vibe. Saw him briefly. I got that same read on him too. Well, I was hoping maybe I was wrong or you had some context that I don't. But she's like, all right, no, I could obviously speak in front of Torfin, but she sort of does like a little double take, making sure no one else is around. Look, I'll be real with you, Carmen. Like when I say this is bad, I mean it's bad. And right now, I think having the sword doing some protecting instead of being protected is what we need right now, but I also don't want to piss off the entire town. Is there any... Do you think you would cave if we went on like a more aggressive stance? Or alternatively, do you think you could make a replica?
He raises an eyebrow. If you went more aggressive, he'll show you what a hard-ass he really is. He's torn his business partners in Absalom, that's all he is. He gets money, he gets this place to feel important about, and pretends to be a good mayor to the people here, but really just makes sure that it's the folk with money, with mansions, with connections that keep a stranglehold around the town.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the replica idea. I see what you're getting at. It's a bad idea. You told me not to suggest to people to investigate Gauntlet. I'm gonna tell you, don't mess with the mayor.
She gives it like a disappointed look, and the eyebrows kind of like, come on. But come on.
Guys.
But it would be fun.
No. I mean, you gotta think long term here.
Yeah, if he doesn't ever know, this is a little sword in a glass box. They did not look like it's ever been touched.
Listen, I've thought about it plenty of times in the past. I've maybe even paid people to see how realistic that idea may be, and the results I've gotten weren't great.
Okay.
How about this? I'll look into it for you some more, but don't you do anything, or any of your sort of waves a hand in a vague gesture of the rest of your party.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what it is. She looks and says, okay, I've asked you to trust me plenty of times. I trust you. But if it's in any way possible, she gestures at a lot of the wounds and a lot of how many stitches she's got from Dancer in the last week.
Yeah.
It'd be really nice if that sword is the thing that makes or breaks a difference between getting another one of these. It would really mean a lot. It could even save lives.
Thor gives you a non-committal shrug as he says, as far as I'm aware, only fools blame their tools.
I'm not blaming the tools. I'm going back in there with or without it. I'm just saying it would be nice. I'm also not vain enough to think that to not accept any help where I can get it.
Sure. I'll as I said, I'll look into it.
Thank you.
I got a few people I can ask.
I really appreciate that. Okay, I know you're on the clock, so we'll get out of your hair.
Alright, he nods, gets back to work.
Is
there anything you wanted, Torfin?
Yeah, he's like stroking his beard thoughtfully. He says, "No, it seems clear that unless the light of Gauntlet braces the door of the mare, he's doubtless to do anything about it. I do. No doubt you've seen me angry at good old Longsaddle. I do not do well with authority that gets in the way of good. But I also don't think getting his ire upon us while we need the town is a good idea either. So
I'm with you there.
But that said, just because we shelve it does not mean we have given up.
Well, assuming we're like walking away at this point.
Yeah.
She sort of leans in conspiratorially and says, well, so it turns out the Dancer isn't the first person who had that idea. And now that he knows that the stakes are higher, he's going to look into it again. We may have another door open if we're lucky next time we come back.
Might certainly be possible, although if Smera finds out, we'll probably be thrown out. I assume the mayor is counted as a townsperson, so we shall see.
I'm going to work on next time we go, make sure we bring back something compelling. Might be good to have for any reasons if we have to start worrying about politics. Ugh.
We should have brought back the head of that abomination.
Well, I doubt that that's the only one. I'm sure we can find another.
He laughs at that. It's almost kind of a grim laugh, like, yeah, but that's also not a good thing to laugh about. He nods and says, well, yes, I suppose, but
yeah.
I admit this whole venture has been life-threatening, and also, well, my perspective has changed a lot. However, if we don't do anything, the people of this town will suffer and have already suffered. Can't stand away from it. So, whatever happens, I'm still gonna keep going.
Yeah. We have to ruffle a few feathers to do the right thing, and so be it. But we can do our due diligence first.
That's right, Armina. I believe we share a similar mind on that.
She nods.
Laws are nice and all, but only if they actually do good. But yes, let's see if Dancer has gotten himself into any trouble while we're gone.
Yeah, we'll continue on to find the other two.
All right. Council probably had a fairly uneventful exploration. He might have gotten stopped by one of the townsfolk at some point, sort of asking him hesitantly what this whole godlight business is all about.
Oh, so there are some people that know us at least?
Some of them appear to, yeah.
Alright.
You seem to have been the talk. It's not that huge of a town. Word gets around.
Sure.
Some people witnessed the whole conversation between Vandy and Captain Longsaddle and you, the night of the graveyard, and that certainly got some people out of bed and watching.
Yeah, I would imagine. I mean,
Drama.
I mean, in that case, Hansa will certainly say that there's adventure afoot, and that him and his brave and heroic adventuring party, in the true spirit of the Rose Guard and the town's honorable history, are looking into things. Perhaps they can, if they're interested to hear stories from the explorations and their adventures, maybe they should come by the Rowdy Rockfish every now and then. I'm sure, we would be happy to regale them with tales.
Right. Give me a diplomacy check to make an impression.
Sure. Try to make an impression. Let's impress. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it certainly seems like that the man you're talking to approves of the adventuring spirit and might just have a visit.
Bring your friends.
Alright, as you then reconvene.
Hasn't nods to himself. Yes. Yes. Oh, if only we had a bard, to really get things going.
It's then approaching evening as you reconvene at the Rowdy Rockfish. While Roger has been sort of waiting there, Brelder certainly made the odd the occasional hesitant conversation, just sort of poking with questions about how your search for her brother is going.
Ooh.
Her son, brother.
Roger is a bad liar, but he's gonna try to, be polite and diplomatic in his answers, is to try not to really hurt her too much, because we haven't really found. I mean, really, we don't know anything at the moment. We've been looking, certainly, and there's signs of a lot of things have been going on. He's certainly not the only one who's been down there. We'll keep looking.
She nods hesitantly. She says, "So you haven't looked everywhere yet? That's what you're saying, at least."
It's a large place, much larger than I thought. Even people think we've stumbled upon something even the Rose Guard missed.
Oh, that sounds terrible. It also means that there's still a chance. I mean, you haven't found a. I mean,
I don't think we should begin to speculate too much. It's not really helpful. We'll do our best, and either way, there will be some answers.
Don't suppose you've found out anything about that stranger you were supposedly with either, have you?
Oh, yeah. Don't think so. Nothing conclusive, at least. We found something about some locals that have been messing around down there, but they don't really fit the. Yeah. If they could get there, surely others could as well. I don't think it's a lost cause, but it's taking longer than I thought it would.
Yeah. She sort of shrugs. I mean, keep looking, will you?
Oh, I will.
If anything, I mean, that whole graveyard business needs to be stopped. So, I'm sure that wasn't because you were poking around there, was it?
Oh, no, wasn't. Which means that something is happening.
Maybe it is that stranger.
Might very well be. In that case, we'll find him sooner or later.
She nods.
I don't suppose she remembers anything more about that stranger, more than it was a stranger.
She'll explain. No, I mean, I personally haven't seen him, but some of the fishery workers, they were the ones who spotted Lester leaving with that stranger in the first place. They didn't get a great look either, but he was carrying like a... I mean, it's described to me as a tall fella with like a lantern, but not much more than that.
Not much to do with.
Rogar is in the situation here of trying to not make her lose hope, but also not like give her too much hope, so it becomes too much of a letdown if we find something terrible, you know?
Yeah, I mean the stuff we
Trying
found
to
in
walk
the.
the line here of like, yeah, you know, we're looking for answers more than
You're not
than
gonna.
anything else. You know, it's like we're not thinking that it's very likely that someone's going to be
You're not gonna mention
around
the
hanging out,
haunted.
being happy and all, but
The haunted
also-
bathroom with the sign that like I am screaming below or whatever it said.
yeah, horrible like brain worm things. That spinning, you know. So, no, too many details could sort of, you know.
Be upsetting, yes.
Yeah. There's no need for her to worry. We're on it. We're doing our best, and she's helping, you know, by
Oh yeah.
giving
Oh,
us
yeah.
a place to stay.
If you'd like, you could talk to those fishery folk. Maybe they still know something. It's been a while though, over a year.
Seems like you have nothing to lose on that part. Yeah, maybe we should go talk to the fishermen.
They're not going to be here this evening, but tomorrow evening they usually come by for stew.
Yeah. All right. Suppose that's an idea. Let's know a little bit more about what we're going to be looking for. Glances to the others to see if any of them are eager to get back down there.
I'm raring to go, pretty much. But
Yeah.
even if we haven't,
Do with the fishermen.
yeah, I mean, we can
That's
wait.
good.
a
We'll
day.
nothing
be
else,
back
then.
before
I
tomorrow
I
after-
could stay, and then I could catch
Yeah.
up with you.
Yeah, that seems like a really good idea.
Yeah.
That would just laugh
Probably walk down.
like a snort, you know, into his wine glass.
Mhm. I'm
Probably
pretty
walk
sure
down that
that
way.
the the town slogan for Otari, their little tagline or whatever it is that you call it, is "Don't split the party."
It's the official motto of the town.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
the best wizard says right under.
Wizards die
The
first.
rogue learned the hard way.
He didn't stay. Whatever he saw, whatever his spell book is.
Yes, yes.
Find the spell book, you find the answers.
Follow the spell book.
Hmm.
I mean, in this evening at least, we can wait. We can wait a day if you want. Like, I don't mind. But we can also just catch the fishermen next time we're like in town.
Yeah, but let's be real.
No,
We're gonna
we-
like when we go
yeah.
over there, we're gonna be back before tomorrow evening. Like,
If
we're limping and struggling,
Yeah.
having
True.
chipped away at it
So
a
we
little bit
could
more.
Go, and then, like, if we go early, we could go and probably be back by tomorrow evening.
Yeah, let's do it.
That seems reasonable. A little trip. Yeah.
Was that a pun? Catch some fishermen?
but
So I had to point it out. Anyway, yeah, it sounds like a good idea to me.
Right.
All right, you wanna rest for the night then?
no, I'm going to
No.
the Crooksnook to cash in.
I'm gonna rest
Alright.
for the night. I'm
Uh,
done with talking
uh,
tonight.
Dancer,
Yes.
you don't need to. You return to the Rowdy Rockfish. Perhaps, checking your room, checking whatever foodstuffs you've bought in the market, or any other reason to enter your room. You will
Yes.
see a pouch sitting on your bed with a little note attached.
Oh.
Hmm.
The note say.
The note says thanks in fancy handwriting.
Oh.
The pouch contains 50 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a striking one right there.
Ka-ching.
Very nice.
Who wants a striking rune?
Me!
Torvik
Yeah, I'm
comes
holding out for the
running in.
actual striking swords, so
Oh,
you
yeah.
could.
Well, maybe give it to Armina so I don't. My rolls are not. No, I'm kidding. I'll take it.
All right. Go and purchase yourself a striking rune then.
Yes. How much is it? I don't know.
60 or something.
Striking.
65.
Oof. Okay.
We
Do we have enough for that?
We do.
Okay. 65. Yes. Oh, we'll up at 14 after the 50 from.
65, so 15 down.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we have the gemstone. I don't know if you sold that as well.
We didn't, but it's like money, so.
Sweet. More damage is always good. Alright.
Very good. With that then. We take a long rest and then we set out early morning.
Yep.
Right.
Ah, nice.
Look at that.
Then we shall skip forward to dawn.
Oh yeah, long rest.
As I will take a quick battle break.
Me too.
All
Be
right.
right-
That's like 500 break.
We give that apocalypse room one more go.
We got this.
Yeah, just run through it. Get that
I
high level.
am now an expert in thievery.
And you can probably tank it, right?
Nice.
No. Not precisely. I have 30 HP. What do you have? But I feel squishy.
Yeah. They certainly don't feel sturdy. But, I mean, you could probably survive one strike.
Yeah, well, I probably can't
Just
one-shot me anymore, unless it crits, I suppose. Yeah, screw stealthing by. I'm just gonna go for a disarm now.
Mhm.
Still have that pile of corpses that are providing some
Oh
cover.
yeah. So, what do we know about ghouls? As we're going down into what is supposedly a cult of ghouls, if we are to believe the weird Morlock guy.
That would indeed be a topic you can research.
Hmm. But I think the first stop on the way down is the Apocalypse Room ship.
Yeah.
I'll give that another go.
All right.
Definitely not hitting Apocalypse Room on the way out.
No. It's on the way in. Do the usual thing. Tie a rope around me so in case my body gets shard. Just pull me out.
Yeah.
I'll be damned if I allow this to. This taunting me, this rule.
Refuse to let the
Yeah, I will not let
Apocalypse Room
this.
win.
No, I refuse. I need to know what's in there. Oh.
Right. Wait for Valky to return then.
Oh, sorry, I'm back. I was spacing out.
Oh, you are back. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Then you can travel. I tried to get you to the map, but you didn't come. I don't know.
Oh, me?
No, all of you in general.
I think we're still loading the.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
yeah,
still
it's
loading.
Loading.
Still loading in you.
99%.
That's right. Child or cat in the background.
Because a
One
cat.
of those.
Hope we go.
Yeah.
Cat.
Listen, children make some real weird noises sometimes.
I mean,
You
I don't know.
He's
I've never met a child. How would I
I
know?
wouldn't guess cat though. It's about the
deaf,
same
so
sound.
sometimes he
that-
looks at me from across the room, like across the house, just like, "Meh." And then other times he'll like go right up to my foot and then, Just, like, he has no sense of volume.
I'm guessing cat though. Sounds about
Yeah.
the same sound as Sif makes when she gets under the bed in the morning. Mm. Loud.
PTSD on Malachi over here.
Wow. Wow. There we are. Loaded.
6, 7.
One day. Oh, hear the buzzing.
Here in the chapter of Introductionary Dungeon Devil. Colon disease mechanic.
This oh yeah.
Right. Travel
Hello, Fear.
to Ice of the Gauntlet is uneventful. As usual, traveling into fog, buzzing insects, ominous splashing sounds in the distance. But you can move if you like.
Alright.
You run to the
Still
stairway.
at 97.
Take the boat in as per usual to the second floor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Our boat now.
Yes,
Oh, you
it
take
does
the
sound
boat.
good.
Sure.
Yeah, because we want to start in the second floor, so.
Right. I'll put you there then.
What about all the things that I have not updated in the first
Yeah, but- yeah.
ground floor? I guess.
All the traps that have been set.
Every room is Apocalypse room now.
Oh no. In every
No,
room
we
there'll
will
be
be the
something.
This
big
room, it's
bit of blood.
contagious.
Oh,
Spreading.
Also,
Seeing how useful they are, they're found in every room.
to be honest, this solved
Yeah.
it. We're actually it is level -1
Yeah, it's true.
for the other one's called landing.
Mm.
Well, good thing that you fully loaded that other map that we're not going to use.
Apocalypse room. Here we go. Dancer is ready. He's pumped up. He's been practicing quick disarm all evening and morning.
There's also a weirdly locked door down here. We have to deal with.
Hmm? No, we unlocked that.
We've just turned our room in the Rowdy Rockfish, like reassembled
Unlocked
Apocalypse
that? What was
room.
in it?
We it was nothing. Sheep said it was nothing in that room.
No, that sounds.
But
Why would there be a locked room with nothing in it?
I know, right? I know.
Makes no sense.
Smells like orc mischief to me.
Alright, you immediately split the party, I see.
Where did you folks go?
They went
the
up
Apocalypse room.
the path.
Oh, okay.
We just loaded in.
Yeah, we only
Uh,
just loaded in, so
The
you guys
others
ran
can,
off.
well, the boat only holds 2 people, so.
Oh right, I forgot about this fucking movement.
Oh gosh. Oh dear. It's a little bit.
Well,
It's
Dancer, I suppose.
atrocious.
Just,
Yeah, I mean,
Try the
it's. I
rope.
think it's this level
Yep,
specifically is also very
there we go.
weirdly
Now I
Yeah.
just wait until I hear you land on the floor. Yeah.
you hear a beam. It sounds like reality is burning. And then you hear me maybe scream, but also potentially just turn to ash. And then you pull me out.
Like an oozening.
Wow.
Liquefy.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Come on, Torfin. I believe in you.
Do you want a drink before you go?
Yes. Maybe if I douse myself in beer, I'm not resistant to the fire damage a bit if I'm moist.
Yeah, that's how that works. That's how
Like a
alcohol
thing
and
where they
fire
put
work.
water on their hands and dip them in molten lead.
Yeah.
Get like a second of.
That depends on how alcoholic the beer is. I mean, it does. Is everything?
Yeah.
Non-alcohol.
Yeah.
Well,
does
Oh,
it
that
have?
seems like an affront to Caden Kylie.
I guess. Okay. Well.
Non-alcoholic beer.
All right. Well. Okay. Dancer's ready. He's like, and then he bursts in the door.
At
And he
this
will,
point, we've just like straight up bought a harness.
yeah, pretty much.
Proper rock climbing
I
gear.
will burst down the door and rush over to try to thievery disarm it. As I now believe
right.
speed is the best way to do it.
You throw open the door and rush forward. Give me a fury check.
I will.
So you
Oh,
can see
don't,
the miniature lighthouse ominously light up as you approach.
don't fail me now.
However, wait. Is there any sort of getting a +1 from that is not included?
I could spend a hero point.
Wait,
have,
but don't you have
any
trap feats and
bonuses?
stuff?
Pathfinder only gives bonus to AC
Yeah.
and perception, not to actually
Might
disarm
be
it.
relevant if there isn't a +1 somewhere.
I will.
Yes.
I will re-roll then. Shall I?
Well, you get a more than
Wall of
50%
corpses
chance.
provided
Yeah.
cover.
Well.
There you go.
solved.
Aha!
Not even an
Uh,
issue.
Surely, yeah.
Yeah, the miniature lighthouse lights up, but you manage to like screw off the like focusing crystal at its top, and the magic dissipates harmlessly.
You hear Dazzle rush in, and they hear, and you hear him be like, be like, empty night, shit, and then it's like, oh, thank God.
Is
Oh,
there more? Is that there's more in the room?
So we're just
Oh,
gonna go.
They made
yes.
it. They made it like right to untie it instead of the opposite. So
yeah,
screwed it the
Yeah.
wrong way at first, and like it got stuck.
yeah.
Oh, it just keeps lighting up more
Custom
and more.
made to be
Like
counterintuitive.
try to plug in a USB stick. It's always the wrong way. You're like, damn it.
Yeah. And you gotta flip it. And you
No,
gotta
no,
flip it
it's
again.
not always the
Oh,
wrong
God
way.
damn it.
It's always you have to do it. It doesn't
Yeah.
go in. You flip it. It still
Yep.
doesn't go in. You flip it back to the
Yep.
first
Yep.
way, and then it works.
Yep.
For some reason.
Yep. God damn it.
Look into the socket. Look at the
Every
thing.
time.
Ah,
Oh, yeah, you can hear Dancer stumble back. He's like, I got it. He holds up the little focusing crystal. Oh,
Nice job.
good Rogar holding like the slack rope.
yeah.
This worked, but
I'll have that drink now if you don't mind.
here you go.
You'll take a
Always
deep
keep some on
swig.
me.
Oh. All right. Well, with that then.
Oot.
Yeah, let's creep in.
Let's see what all this was about.
Yeah, Dancer, you can see that there's similar, although not entirely identical, dioramas of the city in each of these alcoves.
Okay.
This one, I believe I described it before, is showing a magical illusion of a large wave washing over the city, a tsunami, crushing buildings under it. It's like slightly wavering the magic, as if giving it a more of a water feel, but
Alright.
it's a stationary illusion.
Someone really hates this town. Like,
Yeah, like
Made
build.
a horrible room.
It's like
for
a GIF,
destroying it.
yeah,
a 3D GIF.
really good.
If
Uh,
Dancer pokes closer here to this, does it get attacked?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then he will try to disarm again.
All right.
Oh,
Gosh.
otherwise we just have to keep to one side, I suppose. Well, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nope.
That is a failure. You try to do the same trick on the other side, but it is, the speed makes it difficult. And as the tiny lighthouse this time beams a fairly bluish, translucent light at Dancer, suddenly finds himself standing in a city. Amidst buildings, seeing people around him suddenly stop, looking up to the horizon where a massive wave towers that moments later smashes into the ground and smashes Dancer into the ground, seemingly. However, you manage to shake
Damn.
off the mental attack.
Alright.
The tsunami is merely an image in your memory.
Aha. Now.
In your
The light of
memory.
the miniature lighthouse in this diorama dims a bit.
Get it?
Yes, I'm getting... Okay, that's like... Okay, everyone stay the fuck back. Hold the rope. And I'll try again. Come on, come on.
That is not enough. However, the trap seems to be out of juice for the time being.
Oh. I'll keep doing it.
Keep going.
Die trap. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
That's a broken
It
tool.
resets.
it's fine. It's fine. I can quickly repair. Oh, why? Why anything? Okay, I'll retreat out, sit down for 10 minutes and repair it. And then we'll go again. Jesus, I'll be damned.
So are you just trying to like disable like a focus for this?
Yeah, basically, the idea here is that it is a magical trap. It has some like focusing components that are sort of mechanical in nature that you can manipulate to make it dissipate the magic harmlessly instead of focus. Alright, Dancer heads out to
smash
repair
this.
his tools.
Yep, yep. Sit down 10 minutes, just repair the tools. Maybe you just wail at it to destroy it.
Yeah.
You have a magical warhammer now, so maybe.
Yeah, let's say.
The last time we attempted to, it seemed quite tough, like hard to hit, but you can try.
It was a different thing. We got 10 minutes to wait.
Sorry, not hard to hit, but like it didn't take much damage.
Yeah.
So.
Well, she'll line up the shot. Lifting her arm with the hammer about like right above the focus and getting it there, and once it's directly above or in the good spot to knock it off, she'll wind up and give it a go.
If you want to try smashing it with brute force, give me an attack roll.
I will.
A 12, I don't think is enough. The DC, I think,
15. 15 or 14. Another 10 minutes.
22.
Yeah, you strike the construct. It is actually fairly tricky to get a good strike on it. Most of it is like magical illusion. The rest is just pure rock. But you do think you managed to hit something. Give me a damage roll.
Remember, we did pick up a bunch of thieves' tools, right?
We do have extra, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to just use your other one.
However, your hammer strikes, and you don't even manage to chip the stone.
That's
yeah, you need a lot of damage.
no,
Yeah,
I forgot about
yeah,
that, but you're actually correct. Yes, I'll bring out the other
so we
thieves
can just get
tools.
straight to it. Yeah.
Never mind this.
Yeah, this thing.
Surely I won't roll another one.
Yeah, this is strong. We gotta.
This business.
Maybe I should roll first to get rid of the low rolls, and then you can.
Aha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why would you say that?
Quick movement. You also disable this lighthouse.
He looks over to that lighthouse over like this thing over here.
At least two more.
This one has a more elaborate magical illusion that seems to make the houses shake and crumble slightly, as if the city was being struck by an earthquake.
All right.
No.
Do you?
Hang on. These seem to reset. These seem to reset and take some time to do so. You're the only one who's been able to reliably disable them. I feel like maybe you should just run forward and trigger it, and then buy space for you to go unimpeded and take it out.
Looks at Amina and says, "Ah, I suppose that could work. I feel bad though, sending you in to just get hit. So
Yeah, well, you've got in like 4 times and gotten roasted on the way out. Like,
I
clearly
suppose.
it's not, like, it hasn't been reliably working. This has, with time. So, we're a team.
He nods and says, "Very well. Put some rope around Armina then."
Yeah, I guess it'll be a little harder to, but she'll raise a shield,
Mm-hmm.
do the raise a shield action, and then move and try to trigger it, and then immediately run back if she can.
Yeah, you do
Fine.
move through a sizable spider web that sticks to your armor, but doesn't impede you, of course.
Mhm.
As the lighthouse here lights up, beaming,
Alright.
or attempting to beam the image of a
Yeah.
catastrophe into Amina's mind here.
Okay.
Which is a 26. As you, for a brief moment, feel yourself in the center of the city as everything shakes around you. Chunks of buildings crumbling, crushing. The sound in the air as everything shakes is just unbearable. 28 sonic damage.
Oh god, do it, Dancer!
That's almost like max. Yeah.
Dancer will try to disarm it.
Try to
Well,
run
Armina can
back.
retreat back to get ministrations.
28. Could you even take that? My goodness.
Oh, damn it.
Oh my god.
So many bad rolls. I'll try again. $19.
No.
Again!
Still a tricky.
I need to roll a 9. And I...
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck, guys?
Alright,
What-
well, put these on the pile. Bring out the third set I have.
So many thieves tools.
Actually, we found a
We
bunch.
found them all last time. Yeah.
Nope.
Are you fucking
Nope.
Can I give a hero point to someone to use?
Yeah.
Aha!
Jeez.
That'll do.
you go.
Also,
Furiously working on this.
2 things. Torfin, for having done the recap, get a hero point. And Amina,
Okay.
for charging headfirst into a trap, you also get a hero point.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, when everyone gets 1 hero
Hey.
point because
So
of a
we're at-
start, right?
Yes, you
Correct.
always start the session with 1.
Hooray!
It also means that hero points that you haven't used from last time are lost, I
There you-
believe.
Yeah. All right. So there's one up here, sheep.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try something. Dancer, step back.
Okay.
That one depicts a large tentacled monster rampaging through the town.
Yeah, I can see the focus from here, right?
You can see the general magical aperture, sure.
All right. He's gonna pull out his wand of magic missile,
Okay.
and he's gonna spend 3 actions to shoot all 3 bolts at the focus.
Okay.
Just that.
So
Get
it is force
upcasted?
damage. No, it's a wand, so it's like whatever the wand is, I believe. The level 1. It's a level 1 magic missile wand. So I'll just do this 3 times. Hopefully the force damage will do something. Let's see.
You do 9 damage in total. You do seem to do an itty bitty little bit of damage against some of the stonework out of the illusion. It seems to do something, but practically nothing.
Alright, well, he'll pull up his sleeves. Alright, Dancer, my turn then.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Okay. Well, rope around Torfin.
Alright.
Yep, got it.
Old man Torfin, go.
How close do I need to be? Shaped like here?
You'll find out. Yes, it is in fact right there.
Great.
The lighthouse shoots its beam
That's it. Yeah, no crit
And
though.
Thorfinn feels himself in the presence of an enormous eldritch monster that, with a mere look at him, attempts to break his mind. So you take 19 points of mental damage.
All right, not bad, not bad. Oh. All right.
This really is the worst way to get through a trap room. It's just
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
face
Go ahead,
tag the
get your.
traps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, mumble. Damn it. I hate this room so much. This better be so worth it. 20.
You do manage to disable this one.
My god,
Okay.
I did it.
So it didn't trigger when I stepped here, but it triggered when I stepped here, correct?
Yes.
So can't we just like not step on this and just skirt the top and we should be able to get through? Right? Surely?
Maybe.
Try that. I mean,
We should probably bandage ourselves up a little bit before we proceed.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Yeah.
sure.
I can assurance medicine or Rogar if you want to roll to go for a higher DC. Heal more if you feel like that is something you wish to do. Maybe do that on Armina and I can try to help Thorfinn.
So turn on the right music.
You're muted,
Is it
Malachi,
not-
by the way.
No.
Didn't know.
Yes. Just saying that. Just trying to find a list of DCs for this thing.
15 is the first one. Although I believe to attempt the higher DCs, you need to be further trained.
Need
Like,
I
to be
am.
expert. Yeah.
oh, if you're expert on the DC 20, you will heal about 10
There we
more.
go.
So you heal 2d 8 plus 10 or whatever it is.
Good.
Yeah.
I have 23.
23, and we
Yeah.
could be an hour here to just heal her up fully. It doesn't seem to anything. I mean,
Should do it.
Mm.
23 should do it.
Well, most of the way.
Took 19.
No, that's mine.
No, I took 28.
That's fine.
Yeah. Let's spend an hour with 5 hit points. I still think we're gonna regret that.
Got 5 on Thorfinn.
Alright.
Best I can do.
Better than nothing.
I will take the 23. Thank you.
Oh god, that's
I
loud.
really hate this room.
Well, there's one left. Maybe.
All right.
Wait.
I have to say it.
No.
Understand.
If Dancer tries to go from the top, maybe we can avoid it. And if not, then find out soon enough.
Want me to go in first?
Someone has
I
to.
mean, I could do it. Sure.
Alright.
Wait.
Right.
Never mind.
As Roger steps there. First of all, don't move. The diorama depicts, again, the same city, the same lighthouse, both beaming at the city and now at Roger with a sickly greenish-bluish beam. As the city seems to be under attack by an undead horde rampaging through the street. An image that Roger gets to experience firsthand. The emotions of it, the image is beamed into his mind, just a ravaging horde of, fast zombies just eating people around him and then trying to bite him. As he'll take 27 points of negative energy.
So, just cast heal. It seems like a good reaction to be surrounded by undead.
Mm-hmm.
Seems likely, yeah.
I'll just see if you can disable
Just
it.
destroys.
While that
the,
is happening, I will try to disable it.
Alright.
Mm.
Yes, that's right.
Do it, dead sir.
I'm doing it.
Everyone can take 4 hits.
Times 2, right? You're upcasting it?
No, this is just the blind one.
Oh, the one.
But 4 hit points for everyone is,
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Certainly. Let's see what we can do.
It's not.
So bad at this.
That is enough.
Finally.
All the dioramas no longer have a functioning miniature gauntlet.
yeah, that's something.
Ugh.
I wonder what we're going to find behind these doors.
Whatever is behind those doors cannot have exited this place easily.
Or unless it actually is not disturbed by what it sees, but delights in it.
Maybe, yeah.
Perhaps.
You want to patch yourself up a little bit, perhaps, Rogar, before we open that door. In case.
Be wise. I'll try to do heal myself. Notice I'm here.
Hey, look at you.
Keep my wounds.
2d8 plus 10. Alright.
A little bit of patch up.
A little
I'll
bit.
do.
Hey. Answer will drop into a crouch. Get his elven curb blade out.
Alright.
Yeah. There.
Wait for Armina to get up.
Ah!
And take a look at these
Let's do it.
doors.
Give me a. No, actually, I'm the one who does the perception. Looking at the doors, you don't see any immediate traps, but they do seem to be covered in spider webs. As, in fact, is a lot of this hallway, too. Must be either a lot of spiders or very big ones.
Either
Yeah, not
option is
surprising.
not very pleasing, I thought, but alright.
If we're lucky, this is just due to time. Very few people have been through here, I imagine.
Looks to Armina, looks back, everyone seems ready.
Let's do it.
Alright. And Dancer will
Raise
quietly
shield.
Yep, exactly. We'll quietly try to push the door open.
Alright. You ever so gently push open the door.
Yes. Very slowly, very carefully now.
Browser crashed? What?
What?
Oh.
I just clicked a button in my sheet and my browser crashed. Okay.
There's a lot of spider webs.
It is all spider webs. Let me know when you're back, Lucy.
Okay. I'm loading back in.
Oh, I think I might have kicked you, like, from the server. I thought it was you still being connected.
No.
Oops.
Oh, I just reload. That's fine.
Cheapest had it up to here with your shenanigans.
I feel like I have done the least to deserve this now. It's fine.
I fully agree.
These. Now who's done the most?
Someone else, not me. That's all that matters.
Start sweating.
The mayor. It's the mayor. Kill him.
It's the mayor. Kill him, take the sword.
Shenanigans mare.
Come on. Reload. Alright, I'm back.
Alright. Stanza pushes open the door. He sees a peculiar scene. As in this large square room fully covered in spider webs everywhere. On the center cross-shaped table sits a faintly glowing ephemeral city. This one not depicting any particular catastrophe happening to it, but seems to be more of a faintly glowing three-dimensional map. However, it is covered in intricately arranged spider webs that seem to represent maybe buildings or something along those lines themselves. And squatting over this construct, sort of turning towards you with a unreadable, difficult to read expression, is a creature. This button? No. Why do you... Oh, well, I'm just reading up. A strange humanoid spider-shaped creature, covered not in clothing, but in web, spun to be somewhat similar to clothing. It turns its face, its six-eyed, faceted, insectoid-eyed face, mandibles, towards you, and hisses in a language that Dancer actually speaks, as it is Aglo.
Oh, ew.
It hisses before it says, "Who dares disturb the king of the ghost city? Have you come to bow before Mimnevix, yes?"
Huh. Dancer will respond in Aklo and say, why, yes, in fact, me and my compatriots are here to bask in Lord Mimivik's incredible radiance. Seek his pleasure and wisdom.
Give me a deception. Assuming you are, of course, lying.
Yeah. I have something to tell you guys.
We would never know. We would never know.
You can see his many eyes blink as he says, "It is good. Good. He pauses. "Then present your offerings and bow before me."
Alright. Dancer will nod and says, certainly, my lord. As he will open the door next to himself to get Armina view in here on this fascinating creature.
Sure. A light washes over, illuminating the many spider webs all over the place.
Dancer will try to creep forward towards him. He will keep low in a sort of assumed servile scraping sort of thing. He's trying to get close.
Yeah, you can move. He lets you approach.
Right. Have Dancer and Armina worked out a hand signal, do you think?
I think there's just a look.
Yeah, a look.
She doesn't know thieves' cant or anything like that, if that's a thing. But
is there anything else in here except Mimvix and his weird city?
A lot of the room is covered in spiderwebs so thick you'd have to basically cut them open to look past them.
Right.
The furniture in the room is crushed. The main feature of the room really is the ephemeral depiction of a city sort of floating on the center table. But that's not really palpable. You can't pick that up.
Sure.
So while this deception is going on, can Thorfinn do recall knowledge on what the hell this thing is?
This creature, sure. It looks like an aberration, so Cotton.
All right.
You don't know what this creature exactly is, but you do know that it is not in fact a spider and cannot climb, for example.
Okay.
And you also know that it will always know where someone is if they are touching his spider webs.
All right. I see.
There's all of this. Answer will ask, how long have you been in here, my lord?
He ponders. I will answer your questions after you present your offerings.
Nods. Very well. Looks to Armina. And says his lordship wishes for an offering.
Yeah, she's like been filtering through her pockets. Takes out like, she's got like some trail mix or something.
Oh, we still have the gemstone. Actually, we never sold. So you can
Oh
offer
yeah.
Are you hungry?
I guess I can take out a gemstone and hold it up.
He sort of blinks at the gemstone, like alternating between his many eyes. Dancer is fairly certain that this creature is absolutely surprised that this is working. Before he like reaches out his long claw to pick it up.
Oh.
She said,
Can I get close? Like I want to hand it to him by going like around the
sure,
table.
you can be adjacent if you like.
All right. And then, you know, as he hands out the gem towards the creature, as he reaches out his claw, Dancer will quickly drop the gem and then just go into a savage cut with the elven curve blade. Just going for trying to decapitate this guy.
What? Oh my god.
All right, we'll enter initiative then.
Betrayal.
You can roll your initiative with deception or thievery, I guess, for like a
Sure.
Top 10 anime betrayal.
Yeah.
Which,
yes,
yes,
we
the money
will
was all over.
go into
So I
initiative.
have. Let me see if I actually added this. No, I did not. Oh, I did.
Wow, I actually rolled a decent initiative. That is interesting.
Did I roll for you, Baxter? No. As yeah, you do seem to catch him somewhat unaware. Roga, however, is the first to act, seeing this deception unfold.
You see, like Dancer drop the gem and then start reaching for his, you know, for the swing with the curve blade.
Look at this monster. But you know what? Everyone should get a chance to at least die happy, and Soroga will cast Overstep.
Alright.
Yum yum.
Oh.
Oh
Well,
dear.
it's second one.
Makes it.
Well, in the second one, it has -10 to something.
Also,
That's
Here's an offering for you.
So yeah, it's good.
Delicious offering. Smashed potatoes with 6 kilos of them.
There's so much gravy.
Yeah, that's it though. I'm not gonna go further in.
he stumbles and hisses at this combined betrayal of his loyal minions and whatnot. Torfin.
All right, this thing needs to die. So I'm going to attempt to murder it. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. He's going to cast True Strike on himself as an action. And then he's going to Spell Strike. You know what? Yeah, he's going to use his level 2 spell slot for this. Let's cast. And as he kind of draws his bow, he says, "Here's your offering," and then he'll shoot.
We have so much to give.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh
That is a
dear.
crit.
Oh dear me.
Oh dear. Okay, so
What's happening?
it's a crit from the bow.
What's happening?
And then the damage from the spell, which you would need to double.
Oh no!
That's bow.
It's still like almost 40 damage.
Yep.
He'll take that and double that as he is just zapped. The arrow strikes through, he twitches. Like it strikes into one of his many eyes.
Oh, ew.
Now Dancer. He ends his turn.
Alright, it is time for the blade to go snicker snack.
I think he's flat-footed, right?
Yes, Dancer, since he speaks Aklo, will then hiss at him and say, "The king's reign will come to an end," and he'll try to intimidate.
All right. Yeah, he is intimidated.
Right,
He is afraid.
frightened. Good, good.
I was really hoping he was going to die on Torfin's turn. It would have been so funny if Dancer.
Yeah, I rolled really bad with smoke damage there.
Like we
Yeah.
out
Blasts
even.
behind him, kills him before it.
I rolled 2 1s on my damage there.
Yeah, like 6 on 3d12 is
That's pretty bad, yeah.
that could have been like 60 damage.
Yep.
Oof.
But yeah, the others might hear, like, you don't really understand Dancer because he's speaking Aklo, but his voice is low and threatening in a way that probably I haven't really heard before. Filled with menace and just, trying to bully this creature, which he does. And now, if we can hit him.
This guy's so debuffed. currently.
He is
Yep.
flat-footed. Yep, good.
We learned our lessons. Hey, that's a hit.
Hey,
There's a hit.
16 magical slashing.
He falls.
Right. Pretty good, guys. Pretty good.
There's a 1-2 combo. As a dancer slices through the creature, Amina does hear skittering from the webs in the corner.
Oh,
Although she can't quite make out what that is. Actually, she can because they rolled lower. I just reveal them now because otherwise you're going to be like, "Hey, we're still in initiative. What's going on?"
Yeah.
What's happening?
well, if they were
She'll just yell,
stealthing,
"We've got company."
if they were stealthing and we rolled higher, we would
Then he's
notice
fine.
them.
I should have revealed them.
That's fine. It wouldn't have
As-
changed
as-
what I did anyway.
As fairly large spiders are currently like taking all the webs around them and making their way towards you. But they seem to be exactly that, fairly large spiders.
Is it possible for me to hide behind the table here from him?
Yes. You can. Well, you'd have to take the take cover action first, and then you can hide.
Uh-huh. What does take cover do?
It gives you cover if you're next to an object that could reasonably give you cover.
Okay. Oh, all right, sure. I'll take cover then.
All right.
Face tank both of them.
Yeah.
Gonna raise a shield, and we're gonna smash at this one up top here.
Sure. You need to target it.
Yep.
Don't
Target.
forget.
Warhammer. Come on. My macro's not working. That's weird. All right.
You've. There's a lot of Warhammers in
Oh.
chat currently. That is a crit.
Hey.
Oh, that's weird. Nice.
Okay, crit damage.
Sorry about that. Don't know what the deal was with that. All right, critical hit. Yes. 14.
Nice.
14 damage, leaving this poor spider on 1 hit point.
Oh no.
A fate worse than death. All right, that's my turn.
Alright. It is the spider's turn, who will retaliate by trying to bite Amina.
Did you raise your shield?
Yeah.
I did.
That is a 19, however, for a little bit of piercing damage. 5 piercing.
Shield block?
I can do the shield block reaction.
Alright. The fangs try to sink into you, but, well, you take no damage, which is probably for the best, as the fangs do seem to be dripping with some strange venom. As the spider will then, what will it do? It'll double step to get away.
And 5 damage or less, the shield block is really good.
Yeah, you should do it
Yeah.
though, so it the shield takes damage. Still?
You take any remaining damage. So if it's 5 or
Ah.
less, the shield is
That is
fine.
a critical
That's
miss.
Nice. That's awesome.
I'll try
Yeah.
again.
Oh,
Oh,
No. It'll boost step here of skittering about Roga.
His AC is
Oh.
very high now.
I'll cast Daze on that one. Maybe hurt one. Oh no, maybe it could, you know.
Spider's not that willful, surely?
Oh, look at that.
No.
Crap.
It shudders and lies still.
nice.
Just one more. Ruger eyes the weird table shaped exactly like the house of the mayor,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
and wonders. I would like to do a religion check. Does this symbol? No. Why is this table like this?
Give
Very
me a
weird shit
religion
for a
check.
table. Incredibly weird shit for a table.
It is presumably a shape that lets a lot of people sit on the same table.
But you would just make it round then.
It would be as close
Not
to
if
each other.
you're a eccentric sorceress, probably.
As far as
Yeah.
you're aware, it has no religious significance.
Okay, well. Well, I've not missed the obvious connection. But anyway, that.
Of it.
Alright, I cannot see, so I must search in here. Aha! Foul spider. Yeah, let's shoot the spider. T for target. There we go. I'll use my. I'm not gonna use my focus. I will. I'll use my focus spell for this. Let me get my spell strike back while also hitting it, hopefully. So, strike 1. It's a miss. Then I will cast. I don't have shield bear today. Can't do. Yeah, I'm gonna back out then. Actually, that's probably best.
Bye.
Back over here.
Dancer, there's something that you have noticed
Oh?
going in here. In fact, not all of these spider webs in this room are just decorative. Some of them seem actually dangerous, intentionally so. This square and this square.
Okay.
Stepping there, that might be the equivalent of a trap.
Oh. Alright, Dancer will call out, point quickly towards the squares, the areas, and be like, do not step there. They have prepared some sort of spider trap.
They look like basically nooses made out of spider webs.
What? What the fuck? This is horrifying. I don't know if it's strangled by a
Oh,
spider.
it's like a slip knot. trap.
Oh, ew.
Yay.
Spider noose.
Spider noose. I will move then. Let's see. I will move to. Oh, they have trouble moving. I want to move. I want to move to this square, but I can't apparently because this is a wall. This table, it says.
The table is a wall?
That's what it says.
It sure is. Why?
No one shall pass this table.
I'm gonna delete the table wall.
Hey.
Guess it was meant to be difficult terrain.
I guess. I'll move
Okay,
here,
good move.
here, and then up here. Carefully, not stepping into this trap square there. Yeah, coming up here, I will try to feint the spider.
I deceive the spider.
Deceive the spider.
A second spider today. Yeah, that is enough.
That's enough?
Yeah, it's this dumb big spider.
Alright, fine. I'll take it. Let's strike the spider. Alright.
Yeah, that's it.
I struck the spider.
16
Or
damage.
enough damage to just smash it. As now, combat is over.
Ah,
Yay.
well then.
So where was it you don't want me to step? No, I'm gonna step there.
Oh!
Right.
We will carefully search the place, I suppose.
All right.
Yeah.
Looking around into the various like pockets and almost like drawers made of spiderwebs, you do find some stuff. I was hoping that the campaign would have prepared another convenient loot pile, but I'm not seeing one.
Oh.
What?
Hmm.
What? But this is
How's-
this is like a trial to get here. Why did
What?
they prepare something?
Oh, the reward is
I
seeing the
don't know.
table being the same shape as the mayor's house.
Connect the dots.
Oh wait,
So-
there's one. It is under this noose. No.
You
Where I
have to
put
step
all
in
my
the news.
treasure.
Well, I can just drag it.
If anyone played the
There you
old
go.
Amiga game Moonstone, there was little critters that hang nooses above treasure chests there that you could get killed by.
Yeah.
His treasure pile under the table is easy to find, as there are a few sling bullets that seem to be glowing faintly.
Okay.
Well, strongly actually, but sort of dissipated by the webbing covering it.
Are you telling me he had
Okay.
LED lights installed on his table?
Well, basically,
Get it?
there are
LED
also
bullets. LED.
yes,
Thank you.
yes. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna delete some of this loot now.
You're a big mouth, Jonas, honestly.
In addition to the sling bullets, there are also two objects that look similar to necklaces. One a fancy-looking silver-bound opal pendant. The other one, apparently, a string of beads on a hemp string.
Oh. Well,
Bright red beads on it.
I'll attempt to identify those weird beads.
Sure.
If it's identify magic, it'll only take me a minute.
Yeah, it is.
Quick identify. Which one is it? Is this one I need?
Hmm?
Don't they have a specific one I need to use? Or
For this one, any.
oh, okay, Arcana, because I'm expert.
You don't really know what the hell this is. It looks
Can I-
fancy.
Can I re-roll using hero points?
You can.
Alright.
Oh, in retrospect, you know exactly what that is. It's a necklace of fireballs 1.
Ah.
Oh my.
It's a level 5 item.
Oh, that's almost. That's
Toss
great.
it at someone. Blow them all up.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. There's only how many? One?
It has 1 necklace, it has 3 beads.
Oh, I see. Yeah, one. Oh, I see.
And there's another necklace-shaped object that you could identify.
Yes, identify that. I assume Annie as well works.
Yep. But you don't know what this is.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna save my hero point. I don't want to waste it on that. Try again later. Maybe someone else can if they have Arcana. Or any of them. If any of them works, maybe you can use Religion, Rogar.
Religion
It's,
would work. It's a generic magical object, which means any of the
I can take a look.
Yeah, 10
magic
minutes.
associates.
Maybe it's a potion.
Those work. It is not a potion, but it is in fact a mesmerizing opal. Which, to summarize, is a talisman. You affix it, and you use it before you roll deception. In which case, if you crit fail, it'll downgrade that crit fail to only a failure.
All right.
Dancer.
Yeah, it's a dancer thing. When he
Yeah,
really
it's
needs to
perfect.
lie to someone.
Yeah.
So this necklace shape, like, can anyone use it, or?
Yes.
Alright.
You do need to invest in it.
Mm-hmm.
But that should not be an issue, as I don't think you can even get to the limit of 10 magical items with the invested trade.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Who wants it?
I feel like Orphin or Rogar, probably.
Yeah, I would
I
say
don't
Pathfinder should
really
get it.
lie.
No, the fireball.
Oh, the
necklace.
fireball necklace.
Oh, can I use it?
Anyone can.
Anyone can.
Okay, I'll put it on.
Yeah, go for it.
Now I have the power.
Dancer can
Just
take
so
the.
you know, I can at any point blow all of us to...
Dancer can take the opal.
What is it? Mesmerizing opal.
Let's give me
It's
this.
good for you.
Affix to
Yeah.
armor. Attempt deception. Check the feint. But don't roll yet.
It's on the check where you really need to not crit fail.
Yeah.
A
Okay.
social check, you'd be like, all right, that's off the table.
Or if you succeed, you get a crit success.
Okay.
It is considerable, so
Sure.
it's like you're flying.
I'll
Okay, that
attach
makes it a
my.
lot better.
I'll attach my mesmerizing opal to my armor. Why not?
Probably move the bullets to the stash because I don't
Yeah.
think anyone.
I could take them, but I'm just looking at the sling now, and it still uses dexterity for throwing
Yeah.
it. So even though it's strength for damage, so don't think it's gonna be
What
that
did
useful.
they do? The shining bullets.
They just shed
Yeah,
light.
like
Shot.
torches
Oh.
you can shoot and they stick to people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
I
yeah.
mean, that could be kind of useful, maybe.
I mean, if there's something that has like concealment and you light it up, maybe.
They also worth
Yeah.
3 gold pieces each.
Yeah, so you can sell them.
I mean, we'll
Uh,
take it for
no.
money, sir.
Yeah.
Pretty sure this ammunition.
Can I move it from these because they're two different? Yes, I can.
I
Okay.
don't suppose you could just like
Oh no.
toss
Okay.
a sling bullet if needed, or
No, it does specifically say it has to be shot.
when it's shot.
Okay.
All right,
Good. Is it?
get out of here.
This Sisyphix here, this weird creature. Can we harvest anything from him? Does he have? He's a weird fey creature. Does he have venom? Does he have those
Weird
weird
little guy.
claws? Can they be sold for scythes maybe in town or something?
Edible bones.
Yeah.
I mean, Torfin tried to have an idea what the hell this creature is, but didn't really get anywhere.
Hmm.
Like,
Who
it's
knows?
one thing to realize that it might have venom, it's a whole different story to actually harvest any.
Hmm. Oh
if
well.
that's even possible at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't really know.
I want to start searching the room, see if we can find like a secret trap or a secret door.
Oh, there are traps in those. Don't
or-
step in those squares.
yeah. Thank you. Or something like stuck under the table or something like that. Something that we missed. If we went through Apocalypse Room just for this, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, the necklace is pretty good.
Necklace fireball's pretty good. It's a level 5 item.
Yeah. Yeah. No, wait, what does that do? I know what it does,
It
but
literally gives you fireballs. But
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
mean,
know what it
I
does,
mean,
she
while
doesn't
I'm
know what it
while I'm identifying it, I will tell everyone what it does.
oh shit!
Yeah,
Wow, that's
Do-
amazing.
Do not drop this necklace.
quite the powerful item.
Unless I'm
Still, I would like to never come back here. So
Yep.
you know, just do our due diligence.
Greed.
Right, Amina searches around, and you don't really find anything. The room seems to be fairly purpose-built, a meeting room.
Mhm.
Maybe even some room for planning attacks and such.
Mhm.
It has the feeling of like a war room. The picture, the image of a city in the center certainly gives it that feel at least.
Oh,
It was like an old rusted knife through the table.
she
somebody
hated
stuck in there.
Absalom with such passion. It's incredible.
Well, Otari
Hmm.
specifically, right?
Oh, Tar wasn't founded. This is Absalom.
true.
Remember?
That's true. Yeah.
All of these models are Absalom being destroyed in different ways.
What did Epsilon do?
I don't know what it did to her. But enough for her to build A room full of magical dioramas that shoot anyone entering, and this is put in front of her important war room planning place. Anyone
Well,
going here would have to
whichever
go
one.
through this gauntlet.
It only speaks to these are the ones that weren't selected.
Uh-huh. Well,
It's a whole other story for the one that became the tower, and this is not good.
question now is, I believe the level is clear.
That we know of.
Yeah, as far as I can see. So, my proposal is that we retreat to one of the rooms outside of this place. Do a little bit of medicine and bandaging up, and then perhaps we brave the next floor. He floats the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suppose we're back by fisherman time.
Right.
We've still got quite a few hours before that happens.
Fine.
Still morning, I assume.
Maybe like a
Very difficult to tell.
Yeah.
No natural light.
Can we buy a clock? Is that a thing
Yeah,
we can
I mean,
have?
there's no
You walk around holding an hourglass.
Yes.
There is a
just
clock.
constantly tapping in your
Yeah.
palm.
They are timepieces, but they are expensive.
I have. Yeah.
I have that wayfinder. What did that do?
It was like a
Compass.
It is a compass, but they had some peculiarities to it.
Oh, I could read the stars if only I could see them from here.
Yeah.
The Wayfinder is a compass that also lets you put in an AM.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it
that's the
doesn't
thing.
have a clock.
That's right. There's no clock in it. Well, not yet.
You'd probably just know, like, an actual clock, a clockwork dial, as they would be a thing that costs you 20 gold pieces.
That's
They are
fancy.
expensive.
Them Alkenstar boys getting paid.
Yeah, basically.
Waiting for Torfin to step out of the apocalypse room.
Wait for space.
Alright, let's bandage everyone up a little bit.
Yeah. I'm actually doing all right.
I'm gonna
only
refocus
one
while you
shot,
do
so.
that. How do I do that again? Is this thing?
Wanna Rogar, do you wanna try patching up Torfin?
We're doing it.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Very
thanks.
nice.
Yeah.
Solid.
That's enough.
Very solid.
Very nice.
Then the way down. My suggestion is that we backtrack up to the first level and then we enter into the laboratory that I believe is on the little island to the northwest. There was a secret door in
Yeah, there
there.
were two entrances. One that was the obvious way and one that was the hidden way.
Yes, and I
So,
suggest we take
right
the
over here.
hidden way, simply for the reason that if something is so well hidden, it must lead to somewhere good. Perhaps
Yeah, we talked
behind.
about this when we. Or if there's a bunch of traps or something in the obvious way, then this is the intended way that you would get around them for people who are moving through here frequently.
He nods.
Seems. I agree. Seems like the best course of action with the limited knowledge that we have.
Anyone against?
No.
No.
It's as good as any other one.
And sheep, we will move to over here.
Yes.
All right. I will have to move you there.
Yeah.
Unless
Please
you want
fast-
to
No.
load the other map
No,
again.
no,
No, no.
preferably not.
I would like to fast travel.
Yeah, fast travel,
Right.
please.
Yeah.
Takes you 8 hours to move just there. Faster.
Oh. You have been waylaid
Okay.
by enemies and must defend yourself.
Well,
Giant
we'll see.
lobsters jump up.
Wizards leap out of the bushes.
That's oh,
Get him.
Yep. Whee!
Wee. Yes.
There you go.
Thank
Hmm.
you.
The rooms down here seem undisturbed since you last were here.
We still have the soul
Let's
gem
go
from
to-
the doll, right?
What? Yeah.
Remember the weird soul gem we found in the corner there?
We still
And
have
the
the
puppet
yeah.
we can put
we
it
have the
in.
puppet still. Yeah.
Did we ever figure out what was on the other side of this door after the weird like torture room?
It leads
That
down.
was stairs down.
Yeah, it
Oh,
leads
right,
down.
those are the other stairs. Yeah, got
Yeah.
it. All right.
But yeah, we'll take the secret door down.
I cannot.
Do you
There's
want
at least
me?
one wall.
Do you want me to go down first
Ah,
and
there
scout
we go.
around a little bit in the darkness?
Sure.
Sure.
Just be
We
careful.
can hang out on the stair. Just so we
Yeah,
can
just,
also look
just
at the map.
yep.
Yeah.
Hang up here, and
Ah,
I'll take a look
Just
down.
scooch past.
And so we'll sneak down.
All right. Surprised it didn't activate the map for you.
Yeah. Oh,
Wee.
loading level -2.
We do not own any tokens on this map.
True, you don't. Wait, where did Dancer go?
I am also no token on the map apparently.
We're
it's-
still back on the
it's-
other one.
Yeah, it's the same thing where like if one person goes, it shoves everyone, but
Oh.
there's no one on the map. So
What happened?
I don't know.
Why did that not work? Well, I can.
Maybe you can drop me a copy wherever is relevant.
Yes, I dropped you down there. Who else has disappeared into the ether? Amina.
I also.
I'm just looking at a black screen now. Level 2.
It'll
Ah,
load.
there we go.
Yeah, for oh, because it unloaded
I'm
the
in.
other map. I see.
Yep.
Well, that's inconvenient.
Trying to be fancy.
Lost to the word.
Show navigation.
The
Office.
void.
Now you should be able to grab your tokens from the other map and move down the stairs.
Look the other map again.
Yeah, moving down here, don't let me describe
Yes.
and change the music.
Oh, new music.
Or no.
Uh-oh.
You're in the merry-go-round.
Not quite, but as you move down here, there is the repeating theme of broken furniture, looking as if they have one day been shelves. There are many discarded books, basically just moldy paper at this point, littered around this hallway. Various old like sconces at the wall. Floor fairly fine, although of course crusted over with like pieces of mold and fungus and moss and all that, signs of age. How did you get there? You come from? Where did you come from?
I stepped down the stair and appeared back here.
Oh, that's the wrong stair. I made a mistake in the teleportation.
Oh, God. I'm stuck in the wall. Oh,
All right. I'll have to fix that real quick.
Oh,
What are you doing?
I did nothing. I just walked.
you also fall into the wrong stair.
I don't know.
Where are you?
I don't know. So if it's any consolation, I don't see anything except black. So
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm just gonna put you here. There you go.
sounds good.
Stepping down here, you do hear a rustling coming from the east, presumably muffled noises through a thick door. And to your west, you can barely make out a thick mist floating in a small room. To your south, in front of you, a staircase leading up. Oh, I know what happened. Yeah, okay. I'll need to do that differently in the future. Oh, that's where Torvin ended up. Okay.
Where am I?
Uh,
Where did I go? I'm here. 5, I think.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
You've got a
I
doppelganger
named-
out there.
I named teleportation zones the same name, so it just teleported
Oh.
people randomly.
Oh. I got mazed.
Yeah.
It's great.
It would be an interesting dungeon thing, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, to your west, a room filled with thick clouds of white mist filling the room entirely. You can't really look past it even.
I will say, I actually freaked out when Rogar came around the corner towards me in the darkness. I did not like that.
It was you who burned my tavern down.
What do you mean? Like, oh.
You're stuck
yes.
here.
Dancer, I remember this for the first time.
We are hungry down here, Dancer, and ever so thirsty. As he looks at his, like, yep, exactly.
So speaking of real dangers,
Well, I don't like the sounds. I will take a little look at the mist, but I'll wave the others down. It seems safe? Question mark.
okay,
We're on level 3. Like anything can happen here.
it's very in close quarters.
Yes.
It's creeping me out.
Yeah, stepping there, Dancer, you can see vague shapes in the mist. A vague shape, in fact. As there appears to be a creature
Okay.
lurking in the mist.
Creature lurking in the mist. Whoa, God!
So roll initiative.
Oh! Ah,
No,
Look at that thing.
no.
that looks so
You're
weirdly.
hungry.
I see you. Like,
A skittering octopus-like
Oh.
creature.
yes. Weird golem voice.
So...
Time for combat eye counter. Let's go. Ooh. Shit. All right. guess I'm quick.
Do not want, but
Jesus Christ. 32.
I rolled a 19.
Dancer, as you do spot the creature hiding in the mist, you
Yes.
get to act first.
Where is the creature? I can't. believe it.
True.
Aha. I'm. It looks like a tentacle dick. I'm sorry. Gonna move up here.
Can't unsee it now.
Yep. Move here and then here and here. Weaving around it, and then we will try to intimidate it. I don't know if I speak its language because I have no idea what it is.
You don't speak tentacle dick language?
No, I don't. I'll try
think I'm-
Aklo, I guess, because that's
weird.
worked
You
in the
don't know if
past.
it's nice.
Sure.
I'll say I'll hiss to it in Aklo that it is the second ugliest thing I've seen all week, and then see if I can intimidate it, I suppose.
First is the mayor.
Yes, exactly. No, it's actually the. Oh, it's pretty good.
It is not impressed.
No.
Doesn't make any sort of response to your words at all, other than like wiggling its tentacles.
As disconcerting, we will then attack it instead. It is flat-footed because I'm acting before it. Oh. Does it auto-apply that, or do I need to tell you, sheep, to do it?
I will have to do that.
Sweet.
Did that.
Then we shall swing.
That
19.
is just about a hit.
Whew. Take it. Nice, 22 magical slashing.
Damn.
Almost max damage.
Yeah, that does a lot as the creature lets out a weird gurgly screech.
Alright.
It started.
I am done.
Coffin.
Alright, I hear the gurgly screech. I go to check what's happening. Oh god, what's that?
Yes, indeed.
Alright, well, oh, wow, I have pretty good line of sight to this, so I'm gonna spell
It
strike.
does have concealment from the mist. Actually,
Huh.
that's important for Dancer as well. Give me a... give me that check. I think you can just click on it.
Uh,
You need to roll a 6
Miss
or...
chance.
is it a 5 or higher? A 6 or higher? To actually hit it at all because of the concealment.
Okay.
Which you make.
Alright.
Okay, this seems important, so I'm actually gonna blow my focus spell now. If I hit it, then everyone could ignore concealment until next
Ooh.
turn.
Ooh.
That would be really good.
Alright, let's cast Shooting Star. Let's try and hit it, though. So I ignore target concealment and reduce cover by 1 degree for the strike only. But if I hit, then until the start of my next turn, gives the benefits of concealment, negation, and cover reduction to any attacks made against the creature by anyone. So let's see if it works. Alright, that's a hit.
Nice.
10 damage. And it is assaulted by a meteor trail hanging around the air where I've hit it.
Sparkly.
Oh, yeah. Does not like that.
And since I didn't spell strike, I have an action left. I will recall knowledge.
Right. It
I
looks to be a magical or even natural creature. Arcana or nature.
Kana it is.
A natural creature?
Yeah, this appears to be some sort of water elemental-like creature.
Huh.
You are fairly certain that it passively generates the mist around it and can even manipulate it, making it thicker and hard to move through.
Okay.
In addition, it likes grabbing things. It's got tentacles.
Watch out for getting grabbed, Dancer.
What was that? Oh god!
Yes. Finish
Alright.
my turn.
Will do, in fact, exactly that as the mist around it thickens into like a jelly-like consistency. Let me put that is the mist,
Well,
which will now suddenly be difficult terrain, and especially around Dancer. He feels like it's almost like he fell into a tub of marmalade at this point. Like it's really clinging to him and making him trying to make him immobilize, as if like freezing around him. Give me a reflex save.
reflex save, pretty decent.
Click the button.
Click the button.
Yes. You, however, managed to move and like shake off the mist trying to
Yes.
congeal around you. As the creature will then 5-foot step to break line of sight. It's not stupid. Is it stupid? It's not stupid. As the mist will move with it. Doesn't block that much anymore.
Yeah.
No, nah, it's gonna stay in the center.
Alright.
Where did my mist go? That is.
Back. There you
As
go.
it will then try to assault Dancer with its tentacles.
I'm getting ready to dodge. Yeah, I'm dodging.
30.
That makes my AC 22, so I avoid the crit.
Yes. Which is probably a good thing.
Oh, okay,
As
okay.
it smashes into you for 10 damage.
Alright.
Oh, that could be worse.
And then it'll grab you.
Oh, see.
No.
See, it could be worse. Alright. So the mist is now difficult terrain, which I should actually be able to automate. So you don't have to worry about it,
Okay.
in theory. Why is this not working? Oh, because I didn't select the right tool. There we go. Amino.
Okay. I will have to double move to do this with difficult terrain. So I'll run over here, smack the warhammer. Oh, didn't target. Sorry, my bad. Come on. There we go.
Get it. Nice.
That is a hit.
Nice. Oh,
Nice, solid.
11 damage.
alright.
Yeah, you smash it into its like jelly octopus shape, squishing it a bit. Lets out another gurgly screech. Roger.
Let's see. Alright. Near death. How
You.
near death?
Currently ignore
the-
one step of cover and
Oh,
concealment.
yeah, right.
Yes,
Is that
it's-
only for range attacks or for all attacks?
All attacks.
That is very useful. Okay.
Very
Yes.
nice. MVP.
Any attacks made against a creature by anyone till the start of next turn.
It's
What
sparkling.
is this blue aura obscuration thing?
That is mist. It is currently thick mist, which means it's difficult terrain.
But I can see through it.
You can see through it. It would have concealment, but Topfin has a sparkly streak going towards it.
It's
Yep.
close to death, so let's just cast Daze.
Yep.
Okay. Go safe one. Oh. Well, never mind then. Nothing happened.
That's a crit success.
Right.
Dancer.
Strike through.
Yes. Yes, we
The
shall.
way is lit.
Yeah, the way is lit. We only need the strength to follow it. Yeah, I try to attempt to strike. I'm flanking it.
You are.
Yes, yes. Good.
I know what my job is.
Oh god,
Okay.
yeah, that is crit.
It's like
Very nice.
critting me, huh? Or like grabbing me.
Oh,
26.
the
I'm not
lat.
stuck in here with
It's,
you.
yeah, exactly. He grabs onto Dancer, and then like the shot from Torfin comes lighted up. The mist vanishes. He can see it clearly. Armina is backing him up, and just the curb blade comes down in a shimmering arc and just cuts the tentacles and the creature straight through.
Yeah, the creature. Oops, I opened the door.
Hello?
I didn't mean to. No, that door was closed the entire time. Trust me. The creature convulses and flops on the ground, motionless, as the mist around it dissipates to
Nice.
combat is over.
Ugh.
Oh, your difficult terrain is still up for that.
Oh, let me.
It's a cool effect, though. I can clearly see it. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's really good.
very cool.
Well, I will need a moment to get that spell back. If you wish to heal yourself up.
Yeah, maybe Rogar could take a look at me.
Try. And just get in the room. It's a bit
Is
crowded.
is the creature still here, or did it like dissolve?
It's still here. Looks like a disgusting octopus.
Oh,
Yeah.
What is that?
What is like what? What?
Stand still. That's pretty well.
Oh, that is very nice. Thank you.
Higher
Uh,
DC
oh.
strike.
Yes, as far as Torfin knows, that this is a not an aberration. It is just a creature from the plane of water, a weird elemental octopus.
The water puss.
A water puss.
Okay, well, I mean, Dancer will tentatively poke through it a little bit to see if it has any valuables, but he doesn't really believe it does.
It has no pockets.
Maybe it's 8 magical ring or something. You never know.
All right, we have doors.
Yeah. I'd propose the same as before, verifying that this is just one door behind us,
I have heard.
clearing out small as we
I
go.
have heard numerous voices from that door. I would like to keep that closed. Now I think.
Oh,
I don't think they would have come out here if they heard this.
I don't think they did. The door is thick.
And we were quite swift.
Well, it's Very swift, in fact.
Very well.
North.
Perhaps we could lock it. I don't like leaving that behind us. We need to get out. This is a huge choke point that could cut us off. We'd be stuck down here.
Good
I'm
attempt.
not a fan of just. I'm not a fan of just leaving this with no measure in place.
Very well. Dancer will stalk towards the door. And he will try to lock it from the side.
Alright. Me thievery.
$19.
You think you can manage to like twist the lock? It's not
Okay.
a very good lock at all, but it'll at least make it so you can't just straight up open the door.
Yeah, make some noise breaking it down, maybe. He nods and says the door won't hold for any real attempt to break it down, probably, but that will buy us some time and make it more obvious that they're breaking
At least
through.
let us know that they're trying.
Why is there so many broken furnitures down here? Very peculiar.
Something clearly stalked through this entire place. Just the very wake, destroying it.
You could give me, just a straight up intelligence check, maybe.
I'm not that good at that anymore.
I mean, you can always try.
Yeah. Do I add my level to it?
No.
Alright. Aha! Brilliant, Professor!
You're almost certain that most of this seeming destruction can just be explained by age. Wooden furniture over hundreds of years will just disintegrate, and apparently nobody bothered to clean it up in this part.
Alright. Well then. I shall open this door sneakily.
Alright.
More
There's a
doors.
small hallway.
Alright. Let the dooring begin. We'll open this door. Sneakily.
One to your west
Yes. Oh.
reveals a staircase going up.
Oh. Not much of a secret staircase we found, actually.
Well, to be fair, if we went this way, we would have not much place to maneuver.
It's true. It's true.
Would
Alright.
be ambushed.
Yeah, you would have had to have gone past it to get to the meeting room.
Alright. That's fair enough. The northern door then shall be inspected as well.
Alright, you inspect the door.
I love doors.
Also,
Uh,
excellent.
You don't see any traps on the door,
Mhm.
but inspecting it, you do hear a faint, like, a sigh, maybe, coming from the other side of the door.
A sigh?
Yeah, someone's not happy.
That's a frowns. Walks back to the others and whispers, "There's someone sighing behind the door. Get ready."
Again?
Shakes his head. I don't know.
What?
I don't know. Someone is unhappy, I suppose. Oh, get...
Oh,
yes.
Oh, they're stuck here. I guess.
it could be like the other goblins.
Right, Dancer will sneakily open the door and just tell everyone to get ready, I suppose.
Alright. Ready.
Alright. Do you open the door?
Yeah, sneakily.
Sneakily, you open the door.
Turn into an ooze and slide underneath the bottom.
Sure.
My secret form.
Yeah, you managed to open the door enough to get a slight peek in without apparently the other occupant noticing you. So I'll just open the door fully to show you.
Oh!
On the other side is an empty room decorated with hundreds upon hundreds of tiny little hash marks, as if someone had been counting days for ages. To the northwest, there's an iron door with a barred window, and a large but open padlock hanging from it. Perhaps more immediately obvious is the room's occupant, a large, fiendish-looking humanoid creature in armor, currently leaning on its helmet, obviously bored out of its mind.
Uh-huh. Well... I don't know what to do with that, actually. I guess we just talk to it. I mean, it looks bored.
Yeah, sure.
Dancer will... What does a fiend... He will recall knowledge. Try to recall knowledge on this thing now that he sees it from the door here. It won't go well, but... Again,
That would be a religion.
religion.
Uh-huh.
I'm not very good at that anymore. No.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like some sort of devil creature for sure. Like, it's not a person. At least not a humanoid of the material plane.
Right. Then from the slightly open door, Dancer will be like, "Greetings."
Creature shuffles a bit, sort of standing more upright. Not too panicked at the reaction, but he says in a obviously bored voice, "Hold, intruders, if you were to enter this room and try to leave, I would totally have to stop you."
Oh, I see.
Dancer nods. How long have you been in this room?
He sort of sighs. See, it looks on the floor. Quite frankly, I don't know exactly. It's been a while. Not much happened. Can't really leave. Although, how about you come a bit closer? I actually have an idea.
I don't think so. No.
Well, that's a shame.
I don't think so. No. What? Who or what were you guarding?
Sort of glances to the side. The prison cell over there. There's a lot of treasures inside of it, so.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I wouldn't believe myself.
So why can't you leave?
Because I was told to stay here and guard this place, and quite frankly, I don't know exactly what my contract is all about, so I can't look for a way out.
Oh.
But where is here exactly? Here could mean anywhere.
No, it's very specifically this room. I've already thought that far.
Is it that you can't leave this room?
Yeah, pretty much.
What if you were pushed out of the room? Would you be obligated to come back?
No. It's not that simple, and quite frankly, I don't want to find out what happens if I accidentally break it.
Well, good
no,
riddance. So leave him there.
Okay.
Good
Yeah.
place for a devil as any.
Who contracted you?
I don't think it's in my best interest to tell you anything. However, let me make you that offer. You find my contract. You'll know it. It has my name on it, Corlock. You bring it to me, and I'm gonna see what it's all about. But either way, I'm gonna answer some questions for you. I do know a bit about this place, and if you're here to loot it or destroy it or whatever the hell, I don't really care. Then I can probably help you out.
But you must understand that whoever put you here is long gone. Surely it's been. Looks at all the markings. Well, 100 years more.
Most likely. I mean, she's very dead, so she can't really tell me, all right, Kolok, you can leave now. So I'm stuck here.
It's weird they don't have a death clause in your contract. That seems like a
I
very
mean,
bad contract to accept, but alright.
Listen, that might be the thing, though. There might be a clause like that, but how would I know? I don't know the contract.
Oh, I see. So you don't want to test it just in case, but you don't know the content, so you can't even.
You didn't.
He's
You didn't read it
totally-
before you signed it.
He's totally an EULA
He didn't
devil. He didn't
Yeah.
read it. He just
He didn't
clicked
read the
accept.
terms and
Yeah.
conditions.
Well, if we find it, we find it. We'll see. I suppose.
Yeah.
Like it's a Spotify agreement.
We-
Yeah,
I mean,
no, whatever. Accept.
Listen, the contract was good, generally. I didn't expect that she would just sort of croak and I would be stuck here, so I expected I could order around a lot. I've guarded places for a lot of years already. I'm a patient guy, like, but this is getting on my nerves. Like, there's nothing happening. The prison over there, I mean, there's a corpse. I suppose that's, I don't know if that's worth guarding, but I sure am. You find my contract. It's gotta be on this level. Well, I'm not gonna tell you anything about it. But if you do find it, I'll tell you everything I know. How about that?
Maybe if you tell us something about the level, it would be easier for us to find it. Surely.
Yeah, I mean, why would it even be in this building?
What
That's
do
kind
you
of
have?
gross.
What do you have to lose to help us a little,
kinda
at least? I
convenient.
mean, you've been here for hundreds of years. It's not gonna prolong your stay if you help us find your contract. Surely.
Give me a diplomacy check.
27.
He scratches his chin. I suppose so, but I still gotta keep some leverage, you know. I mean, I'll tell you that much.
Mhm.
This level is a library. It's got books and stuff, a lot of them, and this is also definitely where my contract's gonna be stored. So you find it, you bring it to me. I'll be happy about that. Maybe I'll even find some clause that let me leave finally. Really getting on my nerves.
You know what's in the room to the south?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Bring me my contract.
Is your contract in the room
Alright.
to the south?
I don't know if it is. Probably not.
Then that means the library isn't to the south.
This entire place is the library.
I say we find the contract, we laminate it, we dump it in the swamp. I guess just looking at the devil.
Looks to the devil. Well,
He looks unimpressed.
I mean, I'm serious, really. What better place for a devil than prison?
looks to the devil and says, I suppose we might be back.
Sure,
Either
take
way.
your time.
Damn slaving bastards.
Close this door. Well, that was weird.
Yeah.
Weirder than what we've already seen.
Why do you have a prison in a library?
For prisoners.
If the book is your prisoner.
Oh, he's lying.
He might be.
Yeah.
Sentient criminal books.
These books need to go to jail.
Just watch UV. Just watch UV, right? Yeah.
Books are hard.
Do you not want to open the other door?
That's a staircase leading up.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's open this one.
Yep. Have a look. See.
The one going south
Yes.
reveals a longer corridor.
That's
Okay.
Two doors. The door on the east is shimmering slightly.
Ooh.
A strange greenish
This one?
light.
Oh, it's where the magic light went.
Oh.
Oh.
Toilet ghost.
Interesting.
Toilet ghost is in there, you think?
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, it did come down one of these stairways. All right. Well, move forward. we'll take a look at toilet ghost door, but not touch it.
Yeah, it is as described. You do hear faint ghostly whispers as you come close to the door.
Ooh, I can see the shimmering. There's like a nice little texture right over here.
Yeah.
And lots of
Wait,
creepy whispers.
Is it the same as the one we found upstairs?
It
Like-
is. It looks very similar.
The glowy stuff went downstairs.
Yeah. Might have gone here.
Lots of creepy whispers.
Well, I mean, the ghost light was kind of friendly last time, so maybe we should take a look.
Yeah.
Right. And so we'll bring out the 10-foot pole and try to poke open the door with it.
Alright, you poke open the door,
Oh.
revealing an ancient, tattered sofa sitting against the east wall, with the south wall shimmering with strange green light.
That's a haunted sofa.
Sit on it.
As you approach and peek inside, you can see the green light on the southern wall coalescing into like strings, almost. Like strings, then into letters, spelling out the following. I'll just post it in chat. In common.
Valcora fell to the Rose Guard, but we never knew of these vaults below.
Valkara being the
Sorceress.
sorcerers? Yeah.
So
A
this
moment
is-
later, the string-like words sort of sliver and slide
Oh.
down.
Is this Otari?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how.
Ghost of Atari, probably.
Yeah, we knew it
The-
before.
As the ribbons then once again march on the floor like a caravan of ghostly lights, sort of creeping, crawling past you, and then north.
North.
As it just comes past, I'm just gonna try and say, like, Otari, is that you?
There's no response.
Hmm.
Try and follow him.
Yeah, but not immediately.
Uh,
I might
when it
lose
goes
track.
north,
again.
which way does it go from this room here then?
Then goes east,
Oh, okay.
leaving like a slightly shimmering trail behind. You do remember that the last time it did that, the trail lasted about a minute.
Yeah, I feel like we should follow it.
We should follow
yeah,
it then.
let's
Last time it showed us secret doors.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, Shire was a good one.
yeah.
You want to take
Which
the lead,
way?
Armina? This
Yeah.
way.
East.
Oh, sure.
The ribbon of greenish light sort of turns north, going up the stairs for a bit.
Okay.
Then pauses as if not entirely sure before turning back down the stairs.
Okay.
He's lost.
And then slivers, picking up speed to
Oh,
the
no.
east,
Alright, we're gonna have to do
under
it.
the door.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, kill whatever's inside.
Alright. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, I assume I can unlock this without any trouble since I locked it.
Yes.
It unlocks, and I will slide open the door sneakily.
Sneakily, you say.
I mean, probably whatever's in there's gonna be like, what? Why is
Why is
Why are there
this?
ghosts
ghost
coming
just
through?
creeping
Yeah.
Oh, the haunted couch is out walking again. Oh well.
Alright. Worth noting that having bright light behind you does make sneakily opening a door into a presumably dark room much more difficult.
Sure. That's fair enough.
Atari blew up our game?
We need like
Yeah,
a
you can always-
instead
We
of
can
a,
always step up here. I mean,
we need one of those
but then we
like
have Charmino's torch, so.
like storm lanterns or whatever on the shield that you can put like a hood over to like dim the light.
Yeah.
Sure. I think our spot's blown. Let's just,
Yeah, probably.
I can't see. I need to be able to see.
Yeah.
Can't sneak everything.
We'll,
Just
we'll,
get in
we'll need to buy those like dark vision goggles for you.
Yeah. All right, time's ticking.
Open the door.
Right. You open the door.
Aha!
Pause.
Oh my.
As you open into a large 15-foot wide hallway with a large arcing ceiling.
I feel like I'm playing that
Uh,
graveyard mini game in Zelda, like Ocarina of Time. You're following the ghost dude around.
As you can see that there are hundreds and hundreds of stone shelves carved into the walls, containing, well, hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of books, a staggering number, scrolls, folios, all kinds of writing, much of it in reasonable condition even. There are signs hanging above several doors off of this hall, and a faint blue glow flickers beneath a sign to the south. Let me check something real quick before I continue.
I'm very upset with what I see of that token up there.
What?
It's just a skeletal monster's arm poking out of the darkness, and I don't like it.
Well, it's a good thing we're heading south.
I think it'll see us. That's what I think.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I see the encounter tracker.
Yeah.
I feel like there's supposed to be a wall in a place here, but there's not, so I'm just gonna draw one real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Feels like a weird oversight, but who am I to say?
Nobody's perfect.
What's that? No, there's not. Okay, never mind. In that case, you throw open the door and immediately are greeted by hesitant hissing. As there are creatures sort of milling about who are now looking towards you. As the creature here narrows his eyes towards Dancer standing in the light, licking its like strange fleshy lips as it hisses, stepping forward slightly, and asks in common, "Are you here to donate flesh for the canker?"
No, we don't have time for this conversation. Armina runs past to follow the trail of Otari.
All right, you rush in, and we'll go to initiative as the ghoul hisses.
We
Uh,
You're not gonna
probably
do any
lost like
flesh
30
anyway, to be
seconds
honest.
just getting the door open and
Oops, I didn't mean to get rid of that. Hold on. Just put that back.
initiative. Oh, my
Initiative.
initiative's grayed out for some reason.
Yeah, the counter's not open yet.
It is
There we go.
open
Oh, got it.
now.
There we go.
Oof. Wow. Bad.
There's supposed to be 4 here. Oh, it's in the corner.
So I do have to go in 5 minutes. I don't know if you want to take this now, or I don't know how long this might take.
This might be a good spot to take a break
Take a pause,
until
yeah.
next
Alright.
week.
Okay.
Cliffhanger. Let's go. I love those.
Cliffhanger.
Dun dun dun.
Fighting ghouls, following ghosts.
Will
Yeah.
we donate flesh? Let's find out next time.
Yeah. I brought a burger.
True. So,
Oh,
All right, we stop here.
Hey.
Felt
We
like
did
we
pretty good
did
dungeon
pretty
crawling
good this
today.
session. Yeah.
Yeah. we didn't come out as completely scarred and mangled and all. Yet.
But
The night's still young.
Yeah. I mean, I'm slowly learning how my stuff works, so get better over time.
some good plays, some bad rolls.
My God. But we beat Apocalypse Room.
I have a plus 11 to my thievery, and I was barely able to like get through that. Oh boy.
That was me last week. I was rolling 5s on my attack console session.
Yeah.
It was very well on my medicine checks.
Medicine checks have
Yeah,
been
medicine,
on
great.
point though, so
Very
that's very good.
Medicine
like a
is
50-50 make the race DC, but it's just been working out.
it's a very good skill.
Very, very good to have a wisdom character with that. Yep.
Yep. Saves you a lot of spell slots as well. So
Uh-huh.
Yes. I mean, they still only have 3 of heal spells.
yeah,
But
it's good.
they are like the heal spells are really good for like
They're
those
level 2 ones,
heavy
so.
single target needs, you know.
Yeah.
Or on dead. I mean,
Burst now. 2d8 in a burst is much better than 1d8.
Yeah, so bad.
Much less swinging.
Yeah.
Now we just need to
Oh.
go in there, get surrounded by undead, all get a little bit hurt, and then there's value.
Yeah.
I think we just have one person, maybe Dancer, whose job it is to just sprint after the ghost. And we're like,
Trigger every encounter. all
we'll try and catch up
specific
as much as we can, but blockade the
I feel like that
the
might be
skellies.
I feel that might be problematic after I have rushed through a few rooms. He has triggered half the dungeon.
Could be fun.
It could be. Could also not be.
As you get to another room with
I
another
didn't
couch,
say it
and
could be good,
the lights,
but it
as
would
you
be fun.
triggered 16 encounters, and the
Yeah.
light just sort of says,
And then we run back and keep them in a giant
sadly,
choke point and use
it was too late
fireball
when we
necklace.
found out there was a basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Follow me.
Yeah.
And then it goes to a different one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cannot finish my sentences in this room. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Otari was not very well known for his flair for the theatrics, which apparently he had.
Well, he's had time to
And if
Yeah.
he's
with
he's-
color ghost.
able to haunt a couch in a bathroom, I mean, he has got something.
Yeah.
Well, he is in a place dedicated to the god of not letting people go.
Yeah, and like meaningless existence and whatnot.
Yeah.
all right, folks. I'm gonna start getting ready for work.
Yeah,
But I don't have to
I-
rush off immediately. I feel bad.
I'm just telling experience here.
Yes.
Yep.
Tell me more.
I will wait for the experience.
As
I
we
have 2
get
minutes.
810.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Halfway done with the game. So.
These guys.
We knew there were only two levels.
You level up twice.
Mega
Incredible.
dungeon.
Not quite.
The third floor and fourth floors are all puzzles.
Oh,
Okay.
I quit. I'm done.
Puzzles.
Nope.
Go in there.
Nope.
It's just
What has
puzzles.
3 legs in the morning and 2 legs in the evening?
It's mad. No, it's the aberration next door.
Oh. The sheep herder needs to
next
move.
sitcom.
Needs to move the 5 sheep over the river, but the wolf is on the other side, and you need to.
16 teeth with
All right.
As to this level, you must write a sitcom.
Gain exactly 200 experience.
Nice.
All right.
Decent.
Cha-ching.
390.
just a couple more of those.
Hmm.
I do like this, like the actual the adjustment that the level up system gets slower through XP decreases rather than the sort of escalating amount of XP.
Mm.
I like having 1,000 to be the level up. Easy to
Yeah.
count.
I've done 40, right? And you get to like
Yeah,
2.5 million XP
Yeah.
left to the next level. And,
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
And I also like they changed it to bulk. It's just no more counting how many stones something weighs or dumb
Yeah.
things like that.
That is the one good thing that Starfinder introduced, the bulk system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
All right, Sheep. I'm
Something-
gonna
Alright.
pop off. Thanks for the session.
You know what?
Um,
Before this, we take another
yes.
20 experience for investigating the Menemies Museum. I like that one.
okay.
Alright.
All right. We'll
Well,
take it.
you know, yeah.
I'll
And now
take
we
a
know
sword
that
as
they're
well.
related because of
All
that.
right. Bye
I mean,
bye.
look
Later.
at this way
See
we're
you-
looking
see you.
into. What symbol do you see once more?
Yeah, another
here?
cross. Yeah.
Another
Yeah.
cross.
That was fun getting more lore and everything. Because this adventure very much primarily is a dungeon crawl. But I like that we go back to town. I like that there's some intrigue. There's some stuff going on. There's
Yeah.
clearly some sort of conspiracy or like with the history of the place. Like these are really nice touches that
We're planning.
make it feel like more than just a dungeon crawl.
We're planning
get
a
you invested in it.
heist in the manor.
Yeah.
We're-
Yeah, exactly.
We're like conspiring against the mayor to elect your shit brother.
But we should just wait. Just wait until we find the way up that leads to the mayor's well.
Yep.
You know?
Yes.
He's gonna have a hole in his basement, and
That was my
Haki comes
favorite
down
moment
here.
of the session when you were like, aha, this conspiracy table of murdering Absalom look in the same shape as the mayor's house.
Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah. If you look at the mayor's house from upstairs, from a bird's eye view, you would see exactly what we see in
Yeah.
the table.
Well,
That was great.
I'm gonna head off as well. But Malachi Sheep, catch you in the morning.
Yeah.
For Chaos Dwarfs. And the madness that will bring.
Just maybe like 7.
I mean,
5:30.
I'm probably gonna be up around 8.
I won't even sleep.
Okay.
No,
That works.
I'm kidding. I'm going to bed right now.
I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for the session, Sheep. It was great.
Yeah.
I'm happy that you liked it.